Honor and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. We'd like to give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and 1/3. And identifying to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. All right, we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those scattered abroad, okay, now being in Acts 2.0. All right, if your spirit bears witness with this truth, with this gospel, okay, then you yourself can be a Israelite, you see? So we're coming in season, out of season, to prophesy the downfall of what you know as America, all right, which in the Bible is prophesied as the virgin daughter of Babylon. And, you know, we come out every Saturday in the spirit. And lo and behold, this Saturday, you know, it's so-called Merry Christmas, right, which it really goes back to a pagan holiday, Saturnalia. All right, and if the Spirit has it, we'll go into it. But for right now, the Spirit is speaking in Isaiah 24, so we're going to start with that and just build off the which is the Holy Spirit. And we pray that you brothers and sisters are edified. Church is in session. Okay, we are at church. All right, the Lord has set up teachers, evangelists, pastors, and prophets, and that is us coming back. Okay, the true church is calling out. We are the church. We are church members. Okay. We are no longer blacks and Negroes, all right? We're actual church members of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. We're actually a part of the body. We are actually the promised seed, man. All right, let's start with that.
St. Isaiah 24 and verse 4, and it says, the earth mourneth, verse 5, Verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws.
Yeah, the earth is defiled, all right, because of the spiritual fornication, you know? It's not just defiled because of Pepsi and Coca-Cola and tobacco fields and smoke, you know, because all herb was given to man, so we don't have the fully understanding of each herb. But just going in, you know, it's not just defiled because of the pollution, it's defiled morally. Like right now, people are sacrificing their children, all right, to Nimrod's phallic symbol, okay, his so-called son's birthday. So this place is defiled, all right, on a spiritual level, you know, men becoming this and women becoming that. You know, our video got clipped last week too. I forgot to mention. This is why the live camp is on my personal channel, because our 4th channel got a strike, you know, because they claim we have misinformation when you're the father of lies, you know. All you do is lie all fucking day, but when it comes to us, you know, we're under, magnifying glass, scrutinized, you know, every little thing we do, you see? But you're the one that's defiled the land. You're the reason why Isaiah has a prophecy of the earth is defiled under who?
It says, the inhabitants thereof.
The inhabitants. The earth is defiled because of the inhabitants. So you people are the reason the earth is the way it is. Now there's no free will, but you people are partakers with Esau's wickedness. Because no one's standing up on a global scale to stop the wickedness of Esau Edom. No one is standing up to stick up for the oppression that Esau does to Jacob, man. You know? Keep going.
And it goes on to say, because they have transgressed the law.
Yeah, see? They've transgressed the laws. You have land Sabbaths, all right? You have the year of Jubilee, okay? You have laws pertaining to a family unit, which Esau calls the nuclear family, which he constructed that in the 1930s in his mass psychology of what you have normal today. See, all you people out here, you're stuck. Commercial. It's a Christmas Hess commercial. When this shit is done, bro, see, we can see clearly now. Ain't no snow on the ground. Hey, where's the merriness? You know, people are walking around with muzzles on, which that's a CIA torture tactic. You can Google that. All right, use Google more than for fucking Tiffany Twerk Tuesday, you know? Keep going.
And it says...
Hey, the Lord's pissed, man. The Lord's pissed with you inhabitants thereof, man, you know?
And it says, change the ordinance.
Oh, change the ordinance. You're not a banyam, you're black, you know? You're not a princess or a sister, you know, you're sister girl.
Black queen.
You're a black queen now. You know, no, you little Kim now. You know, you little X now. You see? Read that again.
It says, change the ordinance.
Yeah, change the ordinance. The Sabbath. The Sabbath is not Saturday. Now, yes, this moon, the Sabbath fell on what you know as Saturday, but it's about to change next Saturday night to Sunday because of the new moon. But Esau changes that, and then Jake makes a league or a covenant with him, and he teaches it too. So he's changed all the ordinances. He's changed the ordinances that the Lord set up in the household, Genesis 3:16. That you should, the husband, you know, just quoting it, you know, Genesis 3, where it says, "Thy desire shall be to thy husband, thy husband." You know, there's a lot of ordinances that he's changed, man. Oh, the ordinance of marriage. Why in America do men not marry a virgin? Change the ordinances. You know, look at these things, man. He's changed the natural essence of life. You know, shit, and you're seeing it. You're like, this shit ain't working no more, man. Okay, the lifestyle that Esau gives you through the wicked fornication of America, it runs you into the ground to be a demon, man. You know how tiring it is for these people to live up to the standard of Christmas? I can't wait till it be over. They're fucking through, man. Oh my God. Like, what? You got rent coming up, but you got to spend all this money. Where's that love in the middle of the year? You know? Now you're in the spirit of giving. Keep going.
And it goes to say, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yep.
Therefore had the curse devoured the earth.
Yep.
And they that dwell therein are desolate.
Yep.
Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yep, speaking about the elect, but precept on precept, that's coming soon. Okay? A few shall be saved, for there were many created. See, all these people you see out here, look, man, if you're in America right now, it's December 25th, 2021. We're walking into 2022. If you're in Babylon, when destruction comes and you are not of the elect, you will be destroyed. You will be destroyed if you are not of the elect. The closest you got a chance of making it is if you're out of America, man. You will be destroyed if you are not of the elect in Babylon. Missiles is coming. Judgment is coming. Chariots are coming. Yahweh Shai is coming.
And it says, verse 7, it says, the new wine mourneth,
Yep.
the vine languisheth,
Yep.
all the merry-hearted do sigh.
All the what?
All the merry-hearted do sigh.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Where's the Merry Christmas? Where's the Christmas carols? Where's Esau ice skating down the street, man?
Right.
Where's the miracles on 34th Street? Shalom, Mark.
So,
Read that again, please.
Isaiah 24 and verse 7.
Did I get something?
Oh, the definition.
Okay.
Isaiah 24 and verse 7. It says, the new wine mourneth,
Yeah.
the vine languisheth,
Yeah.
all the merry-hearted do sigh.
All the merry-hearted do sigh. This is the most depressing Christmas that you inhabitants of America have ever gotten, okay? It ain't hitting no more. It ain't the same. You see? There ain't that merry spirit now, okay? I remember growing up, there was a spirit when it came to Christmas. You know, people actually had this Whoville spirit on them, you know? But now it's different because the Lord has taken the mirth. A woman said to me the other day, she said, do you remember a few years ago when it was good? When life was good? Life ain't good no more because the reality of life is now being exposed. Shalom.
Shalom.
So that's the spirit. You see? Sister just said shalom, peace to us.
All right.
That's heavy. Read that again. Oh, and with that note, we want to say shalom, Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai ba'ashem HaKadosh Barakatam. Barakatam to sincere brothers and few sincere sisters, man. Shalom to you and your household. All right, while you tuning in the spirit with us on this day of church. All right, we're at church. Start embracing that. All right, we're the body. Start embracing that. Okay, we're church members, man. People need to watch how they treat us. Hey, man, I'm on my way to church. That holds weight in this society.
Yeah.
You know? And are we lying?
No.
Right? We're not lying. What did it say in Titus? set elders up in all the churches. So if you're a camp leader, you're an elder of a church. You're not just a camp leader. Did Apostle Paul say set up a camp leader? He said set up an elder in the church. We are in church, man. You got it, bro.
Real quick, here's the meaning of the word Mary Harder in Google. It says carefree in West America, the careless city, you know? And it says...
Well, get it. You got to get it after.
Yeah.
No, I mean, get your point. And then if you want to get in Zephaniah, because all that carelessness is caught up to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It says carefree, cheerful, merry, a light-hearted laugh.
Yeah. Oh, a lighthearted laugh, giggling with your children. You know, Christmas morning was the best thing Esau ever gotten over here, besides us. You know, they get their babies. You know, they got their woman in her little Christmas pajamas. You get your stockings. You know, you get your Christmas beer. You know, you feel all warm and fuzzy. Where's it at, baby? You know? Rocket the out by Shemal Shine, man. Y'all done effed up. Y'all done let Saturnalia go to your head. You know?
Saint Zephaniah 2:15. It says, this is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly.
This is the rejoicing city, man. You know, if we could take the camera and just pan around, it looks like Gotham in the daytime. You know? I'm expecting Selena Kyle to fall from the 12-story window right now and turn to Catwoman. You know? This is where, read it again, bro.
Saint Zephaniah 2.
Hey, man, y'all embrace that. Feel good, man. Feel good in the spirit. Rejoice, man. Thank you, Halbah Shemal Shai, for giving these Americans this gray-ass Christmas. You know? And then I was in Babylon working, and they were saying Merry Christmas, and I kept asking them, you know, I would know who to ask, and I would say, do you feel merry?
Right.
No, of course you don't feel merry, because the merry and the mirth is gone. Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. No? Man. Shalom, brother. Yeah, you too, brother.
Have a blessed day.
You too, brother. We love you, bro. Yeah.
Saint Zephaniah 2:15. This is a brother right there. Yeah. This is the rejoicing city.
Yup, this is the rejoicing city. Don't they be having
Parades.
yeah, that's even a better one. But don't they be having NBA games today?
Christmas Day, yep.
Yeah, man. You know, LeBron James and shit. You know, football.
Then speaking of like NBA games, certain games got canceled because this new variant. You know, NHL, NBA, so on and so forth.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's get these cameras right. Yeah.
And it says, this is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How will she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passed by her shall hiss and wag his hand.
Yeah, she's going to become a desolation because of prophecy. She's going to become a desolation so for what she has done unto the children of Israel. Okay? And the children of Israel are still at the bottom, but the cream rises to the top. We're rising up, man. You know, Esau's being judged. Hey, man, it's 2021. Esau can't call us a nigger no more and get away with it. You know? Now we can use Esau's system against him. There's a woke movement, you know? So hey, man, you utilize this, man. You know? Hey, utilize everything you need to maintain as this system's going down. You know?
Back in Isaiah 24 and verse 8, it says, the mirth of Tabret ceaseth.
The mirth of Tabret ceaseth. No more jingle all the way. You know? And people know we don't celebrate it, man. My mom told me, she said, I know you don't celebrate it, but Merry Christmas, son. Like, but you know I'll celebrate it. You know, and it felt good. Not that we're here to be seen of men, because people don't know what we do. Nor do we have a spirit to try to, like, you know, I'm righteous. We're just us. We're just us in the spirit. But you know, it feels good in the spirit to know that we're being holy, man. Like right now, you know? Right now, some niggas getting smoked because he ain't smoked the ham. You know what I mean? Right now, there's an argument breaking out because he ain't buy long enough eyelashes. And she's waiting on her side nigga to return a text. You know? Right now, there's some ungrateful giblet, niglet babies mad as fuck that they didn't get pink Jordans. You know? So don't think you're missing out on anything. There's actually a spirit missing, what is it? And mofo?
FOMO.
FOMO?
And FOMO stands for fear of missing out. FOMO.
Yes,
You know?
fear of missing out.
Yep.
You know? We ain't missing, they missing out, okay? Keep going.
And it says,
It's just on my spirit to say that, man. You know, because this world, it's like venom. It's going to try to keep pulling you back. Oh, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back.
yep.
It's going to try to pull you back. You ain't missing nothing. This is what you would miss, man. This is life here. This is the pulse. This is the vibrant. This is the energy.
That's right.
This is the epitome of what you could be in the flesh, in this place. You know, physically or with substance. Here, you know, you ain't missing out because you don't know who made the potato salad.
Right. Back in Isaiah 24 and verse 8, it says, the mirth of Tabard ceaseth.
The mirth of Tabard ceaseth. Where's the white woman in Santa hats? You know, where's the holly jolly merry Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? You don't even feel it. You don't even feel it, bro. You know,
Yep.
this is good. This is good news for us. Keep going.
And it goes on to say,
People woke up today like it was just another day in Babylon, but they still were living by the custom pagans, though, because there's a law where it says don't bring nothing detestable in your house. So they still set up the Christmas lights, the Christmas trees, the mistletoes, the elves on the shelf, all these idols.
the wreath.
Yeah, the wreath, which is a doorway. You know, that's a fucking, excuse me, that's a doorway. You know?
Portal, man.
Yeah, it's a portal. Keep going.
And it says, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth.
The noise, you gotta read it. I'm sorry, your brothers is posting crazy on the comment board. So like, we might have to pull the phone out and read some of brothers' comments, man. They're going in. So like, your brothers, read that again.
Isaiah 24 verse 8, it says, the noise of them that rejoice ended.
The noise of them that rejoice ended. Let's take a moment of silence. It's ended, bro. It's ended. Oh Lord, where they at? And through the Spirit, we're still here. We're still here. Where are you at? That proves that this place is temporal. Real quick, Job 20. They're trying for the temporal.
Yep, I got you.
We have to get that, man. Okay? We have to get that. You know, you do the Hulk Hogan here. I don't hear nothing. You know? See, we in the Spirit, we're mocking you now. Remember it says we shall laugh at their calamity?
Yep.
We have a right to laugh, brothers. You have the right to giggle, man. Okay? You have the right to feel merry.
Be lighthearted.
We like, yeah, man. You know?
Right.
Might have a drink today. Don't gotta work tomorrow. I ain't drinking for Santa. I'm drinking for the Lord, you know?
Right.
We're at church right now. We're doing our duty as men, you know, and then we go home to our own, you know, our own tents and relax. These people are trying to resuscitate a dead body of hope. A dead body of hope can no longer be risen back. Your weekend at Bernie's is over. Let's get that real quick.
This is St. Job 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth?
Since man was created, all right, out of the waters and put on earth, right? What?
That the triumphing of the wicked
So
is short.
the triumphing of the wicked was always going to be short, okay? Any wickedness that has ever been established on earth, just know that it's a short period of time. America was established so-called, well, let's see, 1492, 1592, 1692, 1792, 1892, 1992, right? 2022, that's 700 years.
Damn.
That's 700 years. That ain't that long, bro. Because 1,000 years is one day. So he hasn't even been fully in wickedness for one day.
Damn.
Outside, right? He hasn't even been in his wickedness for one day. You know?
He saw the fall guy.
Yeah.
You know?
And he ain't even get his full shift.
Right.
He like, wait a minute, you scheduled me for 8 hours. I gave you 7. You know, and I even give you a break. The Lord ain't even allow Esau to get a break from his wickedness. You know how tiring that is? Keep going.
And it goes on to say, verse 5, and the joy
Yeah.
of the hypocrite, and what they say Christmas, joy to the world.
Yeah. Joy to the world. Yeah.
And the joy of the hypocrite.
But now the Lord is bringing joy to the world of Israel.
Right.
The Lord is bringing joy to our world, man. You know? Welcome to our world. You see? Because we're the promised seed. We're the sons. You know?
And it says, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
Oh, let me tell you something, man. Yesterday on Christmas Eve, it's good. You're supposed to hate Christmas, brother. It's all good.
Right.
Hate evil. You know? Continue to hate. Yesterday on Christmas Eve, I was working with an Edomite because I said son, and something came to my mind. Yesterday, the Edomite told me a whole half-hour story how he went kayaking and received second-degree burn from the sun. I was like, call all y'all watching outside. He was just telling me this, but I didn't know that Esau could receive severe burns like that, you know? So that's something, you know, like to meditate on when the kingdom comes, man. Because the sun is also a sign of the Lord dealing with us. So the blessing the Lord set up as a light in the sky to let us know he's dealing with us is a curse to him. You know, there's a lot to meditate and rejoice about, man. That proves the earth was created for our sakes. You know, let's keep going.
Verse 5, it says, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, right, man, you know, Esau's rulership, you know, is temporal, you know, but ours is going to be way eternal. And that's why America, Babylon is being broken down from the inside out, you know?
Yeah, America's got bubble guts right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just rumbling. There's a lot of internal issues, man. You know, there's a lot of internal issues. Look at your average everyday city. Drive down the street of your average day city. It's disgusting. It's filthy. The only thing Esau really's got left is, you know, his top floors in his suburbs. But outside of that, in the real world, outside of the studio, Murray, it's bad out here. It's bad. This is Christmas. Look at Christmas in 2021. Look at it. Are you enjoying Christmas, sir?
All right.
There you go. It's all right. See, but it used to be good.
Right.
It used to be great. Now it's just, sometimes. Keep going. Call all your buses. I've had better.
And then if I can add about the Christmas, it's supposed to be what? Snow.
Yeah.
And they got his cross street a damn snow pile and it's black.
Yeah. Yep.
Verse 24, excuse me.
It's all right.
Isaiah 24 and verse 9. It says, they shall not drink wine with the song.
Yep.
Strong drink shall be bitter to them.
The eggnog ain't hitting this year. The eggnog ain't hitting right. People right now are getting high off of muscle memory. Okay? It's a placebo. All right? It's a placebo. They're trying, but it ain't hitting, man. The love ain't there. The spark, it's gone, you know? Like when you broke up with a woman, you know, and you wanted her back. It wasn't you wanted her back, you wanted that moment you had with her back. Then when you get with her, it's like the kiss ain't the same, the hugs, the love is gone. Okay? It's dead and gone. You got some, brother?
This is from
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 9.
Yash the boy, he said they even burn.
Read it loud, brother.
He said they even burn on cloudy days.
Yep. Keep going.
Verse 9, it says, they shall not drink wine with the song.
Right now they're drinking, okay? Oh, and there was an article of a alcohol shortage, you know? So they're getting all their beer, but now the beer they're drinking it with a song. Read it again.
Yep. They shall not drink with the song.
Yep.
Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Yep.
Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down.
Yep.
Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Yeah, man. Judgment is here now. No more focusing on your high hell days. You know, I seen an article about the talks of the new year, the ball dropping. There's issues with that. You know. Oh, and let's not forget, we found out a couple years ago, for you to go to the ball drop in New York, you got to wear a diaper.
Yep.
You brought the new year in with a shitty diaper as a grown adult.
Yep. And piss.
You gotta do that to yourself. Just to watch some ball drop to bring in the new year. Well, wait till this new year comes, man. It's gonna be a new spirit in the earth.
Right.
Okay? A new spirit. Was that it on that?
Nah, you want
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
Verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the street.
Yeah, because they need truth. These people need answers, man. Okay? Hey, the struggle's so real. I'm gonna say in the spirit now, You got parents telling their kids, people don't believe in Santa no more, man. Ain't nobody saying Santa brought them gifts no more, man. That shit's out. I remember when I was a kid, you believe in Santa till you're like 13, 14. Right. Now 7-year-olds smoking and shit, they know daddy and mommy got it, you know?
Verse 11.
Santa's just an idol for Esau. Another white man to replace the hard works of Jacob. You know, another way to put Esau in your place. You know? That shit's out. White supremacy's done. Because Christmas, even though it's a pagan holiday, but they embraced white imagery. You know? White lights and white Christmas. You see? To push their shit. You know?
Verse 11, it says, all joy is darkened.
Yeah, the joy is darkened out here, man. You know? The childhood upbringing is different. You know, when you grew up, you hoping for that bike, you know, a skateboard. Now you got little boys hoping for wigs. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy out here, bro. This shit is different. Babylon is really at its pinnacle with the people of wickedness. Because we'd always be like the elites. Esau, look at the symbolism. Now it's your average day person. A fucking 6'3" transitioning man came in my job the other day. I was like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, man? He looked all weird and shit. His body wasn't even, like, he couldn't, like, clearly whatever they're giving him to whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. His body's, he was fucked up. You know what I mean? These people are fucked up out here. So you're giving you radioactive pills and shit, man. This is Babylon. Yeah. We gotta get Rev 18. Keep going. Let's get let's get some Babylon scriptures.
And it says, all joy is darkened.
Yep.
The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone. The mirth is gone, man. You know, ain't no, cause your average Christmas was the snow, the sledding, the ho ho ho. Shit, I ain't even seen a Santa Claus ad all year.
Right.
The only thing I saw of Santa this year was him kissing his boyfriend. That was the only thing I saw. You brothers seen that, right?
Hell yeah, man.
This is America in 2021. This is America. Man, Barakati Abba Shemel Shai, the Lord pulled us from this place. You should be embarrassed if you're a citizen of this country. You know? If each country was a team, this is a bad team, bro. There's a lot of drama, a lot of issues, you know?
You want Rev 18, right?
Yeah, we can jump into that.
Yep. Rev 18 in verse 1, and after these things, I saw another angel.
Man, there's so much I want to say, but I feel like if I say it, they're going to clip it, you know? But it's so evident, you know? It's evident. Esau gave us the thumbs up, you know? We got his approval.
It says,
hey, that's another thing too, man. While shit's going down, bro, we be at peace with Esau, man. You know? We be at peace with these people. You know, even though fucking Moab used to invade and shit, we still be at peace with them. Esau, we be at peace with them, man. Because, what's the famous saying? Keep thy friends close, but thy enemies closer. You know? You should know your enemy's sword. You see?
And it says, I saw another angel.
And what is that? That's wisdom, brothers. That's applying wisdom, man. You have to apply wisdom as the society's still crumbling, okay? Because you still got to pay bills. You still got to be in the midst of these people. Hey, we're in public preaching. Our church is in public. Our videos go out for public. When you do live, you choose to place it as public. So we're in the public, man. And we're ambassadors. Even though we're saying all this, we are still ambassadors of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You have to have some form, you have to have etiquette and forms of being a professional, man. You have to be a professional man of the Lord, you know? You can't be all ghetto and niggerish, you see? We are eloquently cutting Esau. Can we get Wisdom of Solomon where it says that wisdom made the dumb to speak eloquent?
Back in Rev 18 and 1, it says, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory.
I was shy.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, America's gonna be the elephant graveyard,
That's
man.
right.
You know, there's gonna be a very grim spirit. You found it, brother? Yeah, we'll read that real quick. But it's gonna be a very grim vibration over here, man. And we ain't gonna want to come to this side, you know?
This is Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 21. For wisdom opening the mouth of the dumb.
We were all dumb, you know? When you ever meditate on who you were, that old creature, you know, I wince at that shit, you know? Thinking about things I said. I mean, we weren't us then, but we have the memories of those things that keep us, you know, yearning for the Lord and not going back, you know? So we were all dumb once, all right? A dumbass, a child, immature. Keep going.
For wisdom opening the mouth of the dumb, and made the tongues of them that cannot speak eloquent.
There you go. The Lord has given us a mouth that our adversaries can't gainsay or resist. All right, but we use soft words. You see, Esau jogs by. You know, we don't yell and curse at him. He gave us a thumbs up. We gave one back. You know, using wisdom. You know, so keep. You know, I'm just saying it in the spirit. So keep that in mind. All right, as this place is going down. Okay, because remember, we're in a secret place. This is a secret. This truth is a secret. Now we come out here publicly speak it, but on a day-to-day, it's we keep that in secret with us. You know, keep going. You got birds flying around. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful vibration.
Verse 3. For all nations had drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right, but that was prophecy. Okay, all these nations. Hey, we could Google it. What nations celebrate Christmas? One more. You got it, brother? More got his phone. It's okay. Let's read that again, and let's look up what nations on earth celebrate Christmas.
Verse 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, her fornication is her money. You got it, brother? Yep. Okay, her fornication is her money, her ideology, her philosophies and ways of life, the spells, man. Okay, the women's lib. All right, the spells that America has produced, other nations have drank it up, man. Because remember, Esau is the tabernacle of Edom of the crafty council. You got it, bro?
It says there's over 20 countries that celebrate Christmas.
That's a lot of countries. Because one would have to ask, how many countries are there in the world? Look that up. How many countries are in the world? Let's see how many countries are in the world. And out of that, 20 of them. Okay? Just put in how many countries are in the world. And out of that, 20 of them celebrate
194.
How many?
Yep.
194?
Yep, 95, 94.
Right, but what are the major countries? Russia, Asia, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't name 194 of them. You know what I mean? Because certain places are identified as countries that are fucking pin needles in the world. You know? I just was curious, so go back to the 20.
It says Australia, Spain,
Major.
Germany.
Whoa. Germany and Spain, that's the beast. Spain is a part of the horns. Rev 13. Keep going. Germany,
Mexico,
Luxembourg, that's all the beast. Yep, Mexico.
Italy,
Yep.
France,
Italy, France, that's the NATO, man. That's EU, NATO, EU.
Japan,
Yep.
Russia.
And what the hell is Moab celebrating Christmas for? Because they bombed their ass to hell and back. Japan celebrates Christmas because of Rev 13. He made fire come down from heaven in the sight of men. Keep going.
Russia, Ukraine, the Philippines, Sweden, Poland.
Sweden, you know what Sweden just did, okay? The mark of the beast, all right? Sweden is a part of the beast, and Sweden is pushing the mark pertaining to the prophecies in Matthew 24. There you go, brother. That's the spirit. Time is almost up. That's right, brother. Hey, may the Lord bless that man.
Right.
And man looked back and said, time is almost up.
He know what time.
He know what time it is. You see? Keep going, brother.
It says Poland,
that's a part of the beast. Keep going.
India,
Yep.
Finland.
What the fuck is? I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
I know, right?
What is India doing? Celebrate? That's because. Read it again.
Yep. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine.
See, so not just the nations of the beast, Oh, Psalms 83. Psalms 83, they're a part of it too. Why is India celebrating Christmas? Pakistan's, you know? Keep going.
It says Finland, Norway, Greece,
Bro, those are all the part of the beast.
Iceland,
Beast.
Brazil,
Yep, Jake,
United States,
of course, that's Babylon.
HQ.
HQ.
China,
Yep.
Czech Republic, South Africa,
Oh,
New
the
Zealand.
Czech Republic, that's part of Gog. Russia.
Oh.
Yeah, Czech Republic, they call it. Yep.
You got some food?
We just got this word for you, brother. It's good food.
You got some food?
Yeah, it's good.
I'm hungry.
Get Matthews 4 and 4. We got you right now, brother. Read Matthews 4 and 4 for him. We're going to give you some right now for you, okay?
St. Matthew 4 and verse 4.
Read it loud for
And it
him.
says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Not by bread alone. The brother said he's hungry. You should not live off bread alone, right? Look, eat well, live well. See, that's the spirit. Keep going.
But by every word
By every word, what?
that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
He asked to be fed, we fed him. And it was a spirit. Another man walked by with a shirt that says, eat well, live well.
Man.
He didn't want to eat
Oh,
to live well. So, hey, the blood's off our hands. Did he ask for food, brothers?
Twice.
You are a witness. You church. You are members of our church. And you heard someone ask for food, and we gave him the food that we were told to give. And he kept walking. So the blood's off our hand. We go back to our point. That was spiritual. You got some more, brother?
That was it.
Oh, okay. So now read this again.
And it says, Rev 18 and 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That proves it right there, because fornication is a spiritual wickedness, and Christmas, is that not fornication? You know, if the spirit has, if you know you want to talk about Saturnalia, you know, we go into, I know you sent the article, if the spirit has it. But this is a great example. You got China, Czech Republic, Russia, India. Why are you celebrating Christmas, dude? Because you're drunk, man. You got Russia sending ammo to U.S. See, there's a lot of contracts that people still deal with America. Even though they're beefing with them, they still deal with them. Like when you go to work, you may have an employee, a fellow co-worker you don't like, but you still got to deal with them.
Right.
That's what you think. That's on a national level too. That's on a worldwide level too. Because remember, they're the red horse. They make war with each other. Let's keep going.
Verse 3 says, and the
Well, real quick, the brother wants to speak a little bit about Saturnalia for edification, and then we'll just keep going, because that's an awesome point to bring out, because what better time to bring it out is on the day of it.
Right.
But you got it, bro. The
This
floor
is
is
from
yours.
Britannica. It says Saturnalia, a Roman festival. Saturnalia, the most popular of the Roman festivals, dedicated to the Roman god Saturn. The festival,
Satan. Saturn is Satan. Okay?
the festival's influence continues to be felt throughout the Western world. Originally celebrated on December 17th, Saturnalia was extended first to 3 and eventually to 7 days. The date has been connected with the winter sowing season, which is in modern Italy varies from October to January. Remarkably, like the Greek Chronia, it was the liveliest festival of the year. All work and business were suspended. Slaves were given temporary freedom to say and to do what they liked, and certain moral restrictions were eased. The streets were infected with a Mardi Gras madness.
Damn.
A mock king was the chosen. The seasonal greeting to Io Saturnalia was heard everywhere. The closing days of Saturnalia were known as Siglaria because of the custom of making toward the end of the festival.
Yeah, these people don't know what they're celebrating. Ask an average American what's the origins of Christmas, and they'll just tell you it's Jesus' birthday, right? That's the closest thing they'll tell you. But it also goes back to Tammuz's birthday, you know, which Tammuz was Nimrod's son,
Yep.
and even the cross goes back to Tammuz, you know. And Tammuz was erected with someone sleeping their mother or some shit.
Isis, Aramis,
Yes.
it's all the same
It's,
people.
yeah, right. Oh, yeah, all that shit. It's all the same demon coming back in different cultures. So this one is talking about the Romans and the Greeks, you know, but it goes back to the Babylonians. You know, all of them were wicked, man. Egyptians, Assyrians, they're all into idol worship of spirits, you know, the spirit guides, you see?
It says, because of the custom of making toward the end of the festival.
Like, I'm gonna give you a good example. When you watch the movie Exorcist, which I wouldn't watch that now, but in the world, you know, you'd watch that. And in the movie Exorcist, the archaeologists in the beginning of the movie erected an idol. Now, if you look up the history of that idol, it's in the Bible. In the movie Exorcist, the demon that overtook the girl, it's a Moabite idol, and Solomon built the temple to it. Okay, so that was a real idol that they used in that movie. And don't you know, in that movie, like 3 people died. Lightning struck the set. You know, a whole bunch of supernatural shit happened, man. Because Esau be erecting these deities, man, and then invoking them. Then he calls it a Grammy, you know, or an award show. Oh, no, he says it's a ceremony. That's a fucking ritual, man. No, it's just a ceremony to elect her into office. That's a ritual. When they elected the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, they did it in August, which August is a Greek goddess, right? If you look it up, it's like a reference to some like Greek goddess, and then they called it a ceremony, man. So they inaugurated a female queen of heaven on a month of a queen of heaven demon. So all this shit he be doing is witchcraft, bro. You know?
It says, toward the end of the festival, presents of candles, wax models of fruit.
Oh, it said a presence of candles. You got Jake out here lighting candles on people, man. You know? There's like witchcraft. There's certain candle colors. This chick was like, you better burn. You know, I saw some like TikTok or some shit. There's witchcraft with that, man. Oh, you got you go to the dollar store and get so-called Virgin Mary for $1 a candle. Every time Jake gets killed, they light some icon, you know, some saint of this, and it's a face of an Edomite with little ass pigeon wings, you know.
It says wax.
This proves this place is wicked. It said the fornication. You hear what he's reading, and y'all people are celebrating this shit. What king was it? Nebuchadnezzar, where he made an image and they all bowed down. We're standing up like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. You know, like the rest of the brothers. We're all standing up as that body, and a 3-chord can't be broken, right? What's it say? 3 strings, a chord is not easily broken. And Yahushua said, upon this rock shall I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Today is a day of hell, man. Shit. It's a day of wickedness out here. You got people being nice to you because they got a demon on them. They ain't nice to you because of the Spirit of the Lord. There's an actual demon on them. And then here. Fuck out of here, man.
You want that count, Dan?
No, it's okay. We'll get a little more. If the Spirit has it.
Wax models of fruit and waxen statuettes.
Waxing, those are idols. Wax, the 1948ers do is called a golem.
Yeah.
The rabbis would construct a clay little monster, and they would write a message and put it in, and then a nigga would come to life.
Yep.
They do that to the Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall is an idol that Herod built. We're going to tear that shit down, man.
Right.
That ain't even supposed to be there. You know?
It says, which were fashioned by Siggy Lowry, are manufacturers of small figures in wax and other media. The cult statue of Saturn himself, traditionally bound at the feet with woolen bands, was united, presumably to come out and join the fun.
So they made an idol to erect. And why you think they tell you Santa drank the milk and ate the cookies? He said, who wants some milk and cookies? So Santa came down and drank milk. That's scary, bro. That's the history of the Belle and the Dragon. We might have to go into that. Remember how it ate the food? But it was it was them.
They snuck in and shit.
When y'all were little, did y'all not pour out milk? Here it is, Jake, poor as hell. You know, we can't even, you know what I mean? You can't even get certain shit. But on this day, we can make some cookies and milk for this nigga. And I can't get no cookies. You know what I'm saying? but I wake up and cookies is bit and milk is drank. That's an idol. We got to get it. History of the Belle. We have to get that. We have to get that. Damn. That shit's wild. You got a little more? Oh, and I want to say this too, Con. You had at the Capitol in Illinois, you had Christians and Satanists all worshiping around this Queen of Heaven idol, and they were saying, "Hail Satan," and over here they were saying, "Hail Jesus." That's confusion, bro. That's Babylon. Because Jesus, who you know as Jesus, goes back to Serapis Crispus. You know, which was that the Assyrians? Who was that?
That was an Edomite in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Ptolemy.
Okay.
Ptolemy line.
See? What you got?
All right.
Where you want to start?
I'm gonna start at 2
All right.
to verse.
Hey, we go.
verse.
It's a short book.
Yeah.
Let's go into it. Let's just read it all.
Yeah.
Church is in session.
Start from the top.
Okay? Church is in. Can you get in Ephesians? What's that? 4 and 5. Some evangelists. We need the Spirit is expressing. We are in church, man. Esau can't have that shit no more, man. We're in church. This is church. This is the epitome of church. Church is in session. You see? Get that in Ephesians real quick. Should be in 4 and 4. What's going on, man? I'm sorry?
We got about 40 meals in the back. You know where we can find like a homeless shelter?
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. You just drive around the corner. There's a lot of homeless people around here. There's a woman. She lives on the Great. Then there's the alley. And then the RT Center. There's a lot of homeless people. They just stand around there. Right in this area, you'll find a lot of people, man.
Thank you.
Yep. You guys have a good one. You want to read that real quick?
This is Ephesians 4 and 11.
Yep.
And he gave some apostles
Yep. So you're looking at apostles. Keep going.
and some prophets.
You have prophets. This is all the members of the church. And can you read the ledger? The
It
title?
says the gifts of a Mashiach.
So the Lord has given us these gifts. We are not, the Lord is making us into this, okay? This is the Spirit expressing this, you see? And it's been on my spirit heavy, you know? And look, you had one man come up and say, "I'm hungry, give me food." Then you had another truck just come up and ask us, the church, they said what? "Do you know where we can give this food out?" When we're giving food right here, and you brothers and sisters are eating. Bro, it's taking place. It's happening. You know, as a brother Murar said, it's happening. It's actually happening, brothers, sisters. It's happening, man. We're actually fulfilling these roles, man. It's taking place right before our eyes. Embrace it. Read it again, please.
Ephesians 4 and 11. And he gave some apostles
Yep.
and some prophets.
And you know what proves this place is wicked? They want to feed Jake only one day of the week or one day of the year. One day of the year. Now they want to. We got some meals we want to give out.
40 meals.
We got 40. El Spiritual 40.
Yeah.
We got some meals we want to. We need to eat every day. That's why I said in season, out of season. You know? Ain't knocking them, but we're proving a point. Now y'all want to be cool today. Hey, we got to do this all year round, man. Ain't no days off. It says it is good to do good on the Sabbath. So even on what you would think a day off, we going in overtime.
And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists.
You know what an evangelist is? Someone who is of the gospel. You know?
The bringer of the gospel.
Yeah, bringer of the gospel, just all about calling out to Jake and being him being a Gentile, and embracing him in and come here. You see? You got a lot of these other camps that ain't evangelists. What's your nationality? Man, we in 2022. What the hell you asking someone their nationality for? He could say he's black and his dad's an African. He's a Hamite. You gotta watch these "what's your nationality" guys. And Lord's willing to do a lesson on it. I'm tired of hearing that. Are we not past that? We're past "what's your nationality." You can't just say so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. You can't do that no more. Yes, that's the foundation because of Genesis 49 and the curses, but we're everywhere. You're doing nothing more than what the wicked Pharisees did back then, kicking all the Gentile Jakes out. That's why Paul had to bring them in. That's why he said, "I'm going to the Gentiles." We were Gentiles.
Some evangelists
Yep.
and some pastors
Yeah, a pastor is like a shepherd. A pastor is like a porter. Like, you know, you know what I'm saying?
Guard.
Yeah, a guard, man. Keep going.
and teachers.
And teachers. So we are a church. Some brothers will have all these gifts, or some may have them more than others. You see a brother who's more of a defender of the gospel. Another brother who's more just prophetic. Another brother who's just an evangelist. Another brother just wants to teach. But it's all a part of the body of the church, of the body, the house of David. So we have these talents, these portions, and Tawadi Al-Bashmel Shai for giving them to us. But we need these characteristics for our sheep, for the sheep, excuse me. Okay?
For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry.
The perfecting of the saints. So when you have a team, you need a coach, defense, a doctor. You know, you need all these things to perfect the team. There you go.
Yep.
So every part of the body, you know, Esau just found a part of the body, bro. So every piece is important. In 2021, he just found a new, like ligament.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I mean? So there's important body parts that you don't know about that you have that his ass is just finding out. But we so-called evolved from monkeys. My point being, you have important body parts of this body that brothers may not know about. But it's helping the things keep going. You know? We're all getting the same penny. You see?
It says, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach.
There you go. So all these body parts, all these members, all these offices are for the perfecting of the saints in the body of Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay? So we need all of that. We need a full spectrum, okay, of this church. So this is what our church consists of. You got teachers, prophets, evangelists, apostles, and you got some brothers that have been given a mix of them all, you know? So let's jump back into this. I just want the Spirit was bringing that out.
This, the history of the destruction of Belle the dragon. And it says, start from the top, and King Astyages was gathered to his fathers, and Cyrus of Persia received his kingdom.
Cyrus who?
Of Persia
Persia.
received his kingdom. And Daniel conversed with the king and was honored above all his friends. Now the Babylonians had an idol called Belle, and there were spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour.
Every day they offered unto this idol. Okay? Every day you'll have someone do something. Like I had this one job, and it was an Elamite, which is a spirit, a Persian. Every day it was a woman. She would come in and light a incense to her God, man. You know? And one day I got stirred. I put that incense out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it was they did it. I did my job. But one day I was just stirred in the spirit. I fucking got my two index finger wet, and fuck that, man. I'm constantly burning that shit. You know, you get a little offended sometimes with this place, man. Everybody has a right to believe in their God, but we can't believe in ours.
Right.
The fuck? Excuse me, man. But, you know, that's some BS. We can't believe in our God, but they can believe in all their gods. They can be all this. They could be all they could be, but we can't over here and believe in ours. You know what it is? Because our spirit stirred more than theirs. Theirs is just a trend. Theirs is just it's just something to do for the week. We're really living this, man. So the spirit aspect is taking over. You know? Keep going.
And it says,
Hey, man, you Christians don't be in the spirit. You Catholics don't be in the spirit. You know? You just had a Christian school, their doctor just got found guilty of sexual assault. Speak on that. You know? Speak on the nastiness in the Catholics or the wickedness in the Muslims. Somebody needs to say something. Let's get that Psalms 94 and 16, man. Who is standing up for the workers of iniquity? We're stirred in the spirit. Shit is sick out here.
This is Psalm.
And you want to call us extremists? You want to call us cult leaders and members? Shame on you. You're a curse, man.
This is Psalms 94 and 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Read it again.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yeah. Who are the evildoers, man? All right. Starting with the top, Esau and Jake, and then the rest of the heathens. All right, because Esau and Jake is a steak and the potatoes. All right, Jake's the steak and Esau's the potatoes. But both of them, all right, they're workers of iniquity. They're working iniquity. Read it again.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Christianity is evil. Catholics are evil. Islam is evil, man. That shit is actually satanic, okay? You had Vocab Malone trying to say Jeremiah 10 ain't talking about a Christmas tree. Man's blatantly lying, bro. That's evil and that's wicked. So you damn right we're standing up. And it ain't us, the Lord is making us stand up. Even if we sick, even if we tired, we're standing up. Because there's nothing but evil going on out here. We're in Babylon, bro. We're in Satan's seat. We are in the virgin daughter Babylon. Right now.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yeah.
Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Right, the workers of iniquity are working. This is iniquity taking place. Do you know that the Christmas tree represents a man's rod? And then you have your children bowing at a man's phallic symbol. You're sacrificing your children. And then on top of it, you say it's a white man called Good Saint Nick. That's iniquity. That's wickedness. This is what America pushes for you. This place is wicked, man. So the Lord is saying who's going to rise up while the rest of you bow down. While the rest of you bow a knee to Baal, we're standing up.
That's right, man. That's right.
We're standing up. Shit, Jake, the only time Jake stand up is if an Edomite cop kills him. But you don't stand up on a day-to-day basis, you know? There's more shit to be mad at than the N-word, okay? More to be mad at than the N-word. Keep going.
Back in Belle and the Dragon.
And the Lord gonna kill Jake too.
That's right.
The Lord gonna kill niggas too, man. You see? Keep going.
Back in Belle and the Dragon.
Because a nigga will be the first one to put some blonde weave on and slut his woman out in some Edomite apparel, you know, and sing Good Saint Nick. Mm-hmm. Jake's a sellout, bro. Jake's the main sacrifice in Babylon. Keep going.
History of Belle and the Dragon, in verse 3, and it says, and there were spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine.
Yeah, that's why every day as a kid, you had to pledge allegiance. You had to pledge your allegiance. The Lord made a pledge with Abraham. The Lord made an oath with Abraham, and now Abraham's promised seed is making an oath with the inhabitants of the wicked. Let that sink in, man. And I want to say it before I forget. The Lord's gonna fucking destroy you wicked ass Jakes, man. A lot of you Jakes be using racism as a cloak for your wickedness. So when you be seeing Esau, Jacob, take that, stop feeling all so sorry for them, man. We just had a 2 fucking pack of nigglets laughing at us. But then when they get fucking smitten by Esau, we supposed to say their lives matter. When they're scoffing at the Lord, there be times where Esau's in the right spirit, fucking Jacob. Because who else gonna jack Jacob? I just had a fucking little niglet chick yesterday say some offensive shit to me, man. And I put a curse on her ass. But then if Esau come down on her, oh, he's racist. No, Jake needs to get his ass whooped too. Using that racist shit, man. But when these niggas get pulled over, Jake, oh man, they always coming at the black man. The black man need to be put to death.
Black means evil.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you. You give a black woman a body and she don't know what to do with it. Everybody get to see it and touch it but you. Fuck out of here, man. Jake about to get they shit rocked, man. Wicked ass evil people. And it's supposed to be Christmas. Where their Christmas spirit? You see?
This back Belle and the Dragon, verse 3, and it says, verse 4. And the king worshipped it and went daily to adore it.
The king, yep, the king worshipped it. As the king, so is the people. Okay, keep going.
And it says, but Daniel worshiped his own God, Yahweh.
That's what we're doing. We're worshiping our God. Okay? Our God is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. That's our God. And we're telling it to you on this wicked day. We're standing up, bro.
That's right.
We're standing up on the day that they would put us down back then. You see? We're standing up, man.
I have to get James 3.
Out of here, man. We're standing up, bro. While all these people are bowing. Can we get that? I've reserved 7,000 men that shall not bow a knee. In Romans, what's that, 7 and 10?
11.
11? Let's get that real quick. We ain't bowing to this system, man. And this has been the most sacrificial year all year. You got to get you this, got to get you that, right? You got to get all this shit, man. Show your proof that you're worshiping the image. You got to show proof that you're down with the system. You know? You got that, bro? Let's get that real quick.
Romans 11 and verse 4. I
Let's
got it
read
right
it.
here. It's Romans 11 and verse 4. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men.
I have reserved a complete number of men
who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Yeah, they're going to say, fuck this system, man. And say it.
Right.
Excuse my language, but as a man, what else can I say? Because the word fuck is an acronym, fornication under the consent of the king. We ain't asking for consent of the king of fornication. All right? This is wicked. This is satanic, man. And we ain't down with it, man. All right? The Lord has raised us up. We are stirred like Paul when he saw Diana at Ephesus.
Right.
And you got Kanye talking about Donda. That was a spirit. They're embodying it back, bro. He sacrificed his mom for a crappy deal, and then he came back with a resurrection of her. Donda, meaning lady. They were chanting her name, bro. Nah, we ain't no pagans over here. We're not a pagan Roman Empire. We talking about the Holy Roman Empire. You know? Keep going.
Back in Belle and the Dragon,
Shit.
in verse.
Yo, the Lord's about to jack this place up. Something serious, man. Something serious. The Lord is not playing, bro. And all you people do it for the kids. A kid is a baby goat. A goat is what you sacrifice. You're all sacrificing your children.
Damn.
You're all partakers of it, man.
Damn. Verse 4, and it says,
We're in hell, bro. We're in hell, man. We're in literally hell. You know? The money's got a demon on it. People got a demon on it. The food's got a demon on it. The damn streets has got a spirit on it. You know? You got to pray continually in this place.
verse 4, it says, and the king said unto him, why doest not thou worship Belle? Who answered?
Why ain't you get yours?
Right.
Well, why ain't you wearing yours? Right? See? They want to ask you why you ain't down with it. You see? Because you are now a prey. Like it said in Isaiah. Once you and it tells you they think it odd for you not to run with them.
Yep.
Why aren't you riding? Why don't you got a mistletoe? Who's your secret Santa? Then they'll try to push it on you.
Yep.
HR comes to you. So, do you not have money for your secret Santa? No, bitch, I don't.
Right.
I'm sorry for my language, brothers and sisters.
It's testimony, though.
You know, right? It's
This
testimony.
is what happens on our day-to-day
Yeah.
basis, trying to serve the Lord.
Yeah.
With all sincerity and truth.
Thank you.
You know?
Couldn't have said it better.
But just like the movie They Live, after he found out, they always after him.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Well, Isaiah 59 and 15, he that departs from evil maketh himself a prey. The Lord looked down and saw that there was no judgment, and it angered the Lord. The Lord is angry, bro. The Lord is angry. The Lord, hey man, the Lord is pleased with us cursing this place out.
Right.
Standing against this, you know?
Going on, it says, verse 5. Who answered and said, because I may not worship idols made with hands, but the living power.
Wisdom of Solomon 13. I will not worship idols made with hands.
Mm-hmm. Who hath created the heaven and the earth, and have severity over all flesh.
Hey, that's another thing. Did Santa create the earth?
Right.
Then why the hell you bowing down to him? Why are you invoking him? You know?
This shit is dead out here.
This shit is dead out here.
Damn.
It's dead out here.
This shit dead
It's
out
dead
here.
out here. I don't think I've ever seen it this dead.
Ever.
You know? Call lawyer out by Shemel Shai. And the Lord got a lively spirit on us. We alive and well, man.
Verse 6. Then said the king unto him, thinkest thou not that Belle is a living God?
So he's like, wait a minute, you don't think they're alive? Because he's a heathen, so he really believes in it. You know what I mean? He really believes in that shit, you know?
Seest thou not how much he eateth and drinketh every day?
Yeah, look, see? He like a child. See, this is why children worship Santa.
Right.
Because it's like, wait a minute, they ate and drank. It's got to be real. He had to have came. Santa came. See? Keep going.
Verse 7.
That's witchcraft. That's deceiving you. You know? That's a sleight of hands. You look over here. Remember on Friday, Pops, he got out of the bathroom. He said, "What's that?" And he grabbed their food and ran.
Right.
You know? That's what they're doing to the kids.
Yep.
Oh, the tooth fairy.
That's where I was speaking that.
Oh, see, that's the Holy Spirit. Like the tooth fairy. Oh, the bunny.
Easter?
Yeah, Ishtar.
Yeah, Ishtar, yep.
What the hell? A bunny laying eggs? That don't even make sense.
In verse 7 it says,
All this idol worship, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of that, there's a disease of a rabbit going around right now.
yep.
You know?
When
Can't even talk about it, man. You know?
Man.
That's why we got to go to Odyssey. Y'all brothers know Odyssey means to embark on an adventurous journey. So we getting ready for a second Exodus. So it's very spiritual. Elder Pastor Har said all G.M.S. members had to have an Odyssey account. And he said, we're going to Odyssey. And the Spirit said, look up Odyssey. And it said, to embark on an adventurous journey. Jacob, a pilgrimage. We're getting ready to embark. We're turning our back on Sodom and Gomorrah. And we ain't looking back. You know? And I've been meditating on it. My experience on earth has been shit. My experience with America has been garbage. Okay? My experience with you humans has been terrible. You've treated us terrible. You've sitted on us, man. You've been rude and inconsiderate. I hate it here, man. I hate it here because of you people. You people ain't done nothing good to us. You don't show no compassion. Ain't no mercy with y'all.
That's right.
I had to learn how to be a decent human being because of the truth. Because of Yahweh Shem Shai and my elders and my teachers and my brothers. America's only taught me to be wicked and nasty and foul and an adulterer and a Satanist. That's what America teach me. To forsake my God. Now we forsake America. Now we turn our back on Babylon. And now we look for the Lord because we ain't bound in need no longer.
Right. Verse 7, and it says, then Daniel smiled and said, O king, be not deceived, for this is but clay within and brass without.
Woo! Give me it. You got Wisdom of Solomon, please? What you getting, brother? Please. Wisdom of Solomon 13. Wisdom of Solomon 13, please.
I had 14.
Oh, you did? That's a goodie, too. Did you have a quick one you wanted to read?
Yeah.
I got a point I wanted to make.
Wisdom of Solomon 13 and verse 1.
Yep.
Surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of the Most High.
Yeah, see? So he's just vain by nature. You know what I mean? But Daniel putting him on. He said he ain't make the heavens or the earth. You know? Keep going.
And it says, and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is.
Yep.
Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster.
So you worship the sun, but not who created the sun.
Right.
Just like you're mad at the dude next to you driving down this small ass street, but you're not mad at the one that made the road. You know what I'm saying? Be mad at Esau.
Yep.
You love the sun, but you don't love who created the sun. That's why we kiss the sun, lest he be angry. Keep going.
Verse 2. But then either fire or wind,
Yep.
or the swift air,
Yep.
or the circle of the stars, or the violent water, or the lights of heaven.
And it said the circle of the stars. There is no Star of David.
Right.
Stop it, man. That's idol worship. You better take that fucking thing off, bro. That's idol worship. What Sakari's doing is idol worship. It's the star referent. It literally says in Amos, your star God. That's an idol. And Esau uses it. You know Esau uses that symbol more than a pentagram?
And it goes on to say,
Why do you think our apostles told us to stop wearing it? Because the Lord gave them utterance. Keep going.
and it goes in verse 3. Verse 2. to be the gods which govern the world.
See? Oh well, he ate that. That's a god. He ate this. Keep going. Just like Santa, when he drank the milk, he's got to be real.
Right.
The Most High is a spirit. He don't need to eat or drink. You know, it says the Most High is a spirit. He don't need to eat or drink. You know, you peep that? Y'all people think that Santa's real because off a carnal action of food and water. You know, drinking and eating. That's carnal. That's what makes you think that this is an all-seeing God, right? Though.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Verse 3, with huge beauty, if they being delighted took them to be gods, let them know how much better the Lord of them is.
Yup. How much better is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai?
And it's, as more says, for the first author of beauty has created them. But if they were astonished...
Oh, read that again, please.
Yep, excuse me.
Bro, we are sitting here defending Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Right.
We are crying out to the world that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai exists. Damn. You know how many people don't believe in God? We're letting you know that the creation, the creator, man. Damn. Yo, these people got to be judged, man. These people have to be judged. Keep going.
And it says, for the first author of beauty hath created them. But if they were astonished at their power and virtue, let them understand by them how much mightier he is that made them.
Oh, he is. He is Yahweh. He said, moreover. Moses said, what do I tell him what your name is? He said, I am moreover. He is. It is he. He exists. Okay? Yahweh. That was it. Murray, you got one too on the idol. Then we'll go back.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 14. I'm going to start at verse 8. But that which is made with hands is cursed.
That which is made with hands is cursed. Esau's AIs, his cell phones, that shit is cursed, bro. I had to put my phone down the other day to feel organic. You know? And I said in the spirit, and I didn't realize what I said until I said on it. I said, the phone is heavier than you think. And I'm not talking about its weight. You'll be like this.
Yeah.
Like, God damn, put the shit down. Put it away. You know? So these phones are cursed, you know? All this is like my man in Mummy Returns. This place is cursed.
Yep.
But it is, though.
It is cursed.
It is. Guess what? The Bible is a book full of curses too. You know? Keep going.
It says, but that which is made with hands is cursed.
Yeah, the American flag, the American dollar, all that's cursed, man. Money is an idol. You know, you had was it Floyd Mayweather? He was praying to money.
Yep, that was him. Yep.
He was kneeling down and praying to money with all that idols on it.
Pentagram. My bad. Pyramid.
Yep.
The eagle.
And my man said, pyramid. Remember, bro? It's got the Moloch on it. It's got the owl. You know?
The eye. Man.
That's why it says for the love of money. You love that idol. You know? You don't look at money as a tool to get what you want. You look at money as an object. You know? I don't want the money. I want what I can get with it. You know?
It says, but that which is made with hands is cursed.
Yeah, they made a fake Christmas tree. So every year you can guarantee you're going to twist and plop that up. Every year. Sorry. That's a spirit, bro. Keep going.
It says, as well it as he that made it.
As well as the one that's making it. So curses him that made the MOTB. Okay? Oh, the man that invented the television said he didn't even want to be the man that invented it because he didn't want to be known as the man that destroyed families. You see? Who made the dollar? Who came Esau? Then Jekyll Island. Then they make the dollar. You know how long it took? Where's the thing? Let me show y'all something. Read that line again, brother.
It says, but that which is made with hands is cursed.
Look, what is that right there? Okay? Look at this. The Great Seal. You know how long it took for them to make the seal? Let me see, where is it? There it is. Look, right here. All right? This is a cursed object. All right? You see that? You got women stripping naked for a little this. Butt ass naked. You can't tell me it ain't got a spirit on it. And she be shaking it too. You know? Let me see real quick. I want to, oh, this is an Illuminati. I just want to make a quick point on the dollar. It's called the Great Seal. Right here. Look. Oh, and the Great Seal, look. Why is there 13s all over the Great Seal? You know? We don't got to go into it, but we have the evidence. You know?
Hardcore evidence.
We got the hardcore evidence.
That Esau wrote.
Yeah.
His book.
It says, so the all-seeing eye is a symbol of Lucifer. What's that right there?
All-seeing
You
eye.
can't tell me this money ain't cursed, bro. That's why I said the love of money. And then as we were speaking, and out of respect, we ain't say nothing. Brothers got to go to work.
Yeah.
But he came out with a hoodie that says, I love money. That's his spirit, right? You saw it. You, my brother, my witness. Y'all saw it. It says, so the all-seeing eye is a symbol of Lucifer, that the all-seeing eye, God of the universe, and it was placed on the American seal by those who knew what it meant. So they knew what they were doing. It wasn't by, chance. They knew what they were doing, you know? I just wanted to bring that out real quick. We keep going.
It says, but that which is made with hands
Yep.
is cursed.
Yeah, the damn embryos, you know? The crocodile pills that the woman swallows to eat a baby. That's a curse, man. You know? Oh, the brands. Bro, Gucci's an idol. Nike. Do you know that Nike gave a woman $35 in college to create that swoosh symbol? And now that shit's an idol. It ain't got Nike on it, I don't want it. That's all idols. Aren't those made with hands? Gucci, Louboutin, Barcelona, all that shit.
Even the snake bite.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, exactly. Oh, what was made with hands in the scriptures? The brass serpent. 1 Kings 17, who was worshiping the brass serpent? Jake. Made it an idol, bro. See? Shit got spirit. So these things are vessels. That's why you ain't supposed to have none of these detestable things in your house. You know? Because they can have spirits on them. Keep going, brother.
It says, but that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it as he that made it. He because he made it, and it because being corruptible, it was called a god.
See? It was called a god. You know? Esau's got an AI god now. You want to look that up, please? Was there more? There is more, but could you? Yeah. So he don't lose his point. Look up AI God. This man, I was meditating on. Yo, do you brother see the robot? This man made a robot that's self-aware and gets offended if you get in his personal space. He put his finger up to it, and the robot said, "I was like, yo, that shit is real." That's a newly created creature, bro. Yeah, what do we got? Yeah, it says, is AI a god of the future? Can AI replace the need for belief in God? You see that?
Wow.
This man is making creations to replace the Most High. Tell him, brother. He's making creations to replace the Most High. That's crazy. That's crazy. Money has replaced needing God's help, right? You know what I mean? Look at these things that man has created, that now man says, well, I don't need God. The brother mentioned the flesh wound. Now you don't need divine healing. You just go down and see your local blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
That's a God.
Yep.
That's a God. You know? Keep going, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and verse 9, for the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
So the Most High hates what you call Christmas, okay? The Most High hates the churches, all right? The Most High hates the creations that man is idolizing. You see? Man is idolizing. Man is an idol worshiper by nature. It says they are vain by nature. You see? Keep going.
For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it.
Oh, and that the ultimate idol is that our attempt at prophecy. So there's an idol that has been created that is going to be forced upon you. You're going to be forced to kneel to it. That's the MOTB. And you got one of the horns, you know what I mean, one of the kings of the beast, they're pushing it. You know, good old Sweden. Which the Swedes was Jake first, right? It was Jake. You know, keep going.
Verse 11. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles
Yep.
shall there be a visitation.
Yep.
Because in the creature of the Most High, they are become an abomination
Yep.
and stumbling blocks to the souls of men and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
Right. We got to get Isaiah 19 now. You see, these idols are now being a snare to the people because people think that they need something carnally constructed to worship a power. That's not what the Lord set up. Now, and we didn't worship idols, or we didn't worship altars, but we made altars in reverence to the Most High, right? Sacrificing for things He did. But now people are idolizing the creations of money, women. Women are being created to look voluptuous, and then men treat them like goddesses. But man created that. A surgeon, you know, Dr. Miami,
Yep.
you know, butt lifts. The woman is an idol now. You see, read that real quick, Isaiah 19 and 1.
St. Isaiah 19 and verse 1, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
Oh, and Egypt had nothing but idols. Memphis, you know, you had the Sphinx, all right, the pyramids, those were all idol worship creations that we had to make through slavery. Like the White House is an idol, we had to make that. You see, all these things that now people worship, they were forced slave labor to make them. You know, people idolize pyramids to this day. Keep going.
And it goes on to say, and it shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Yeah, you got a new Cesare Borgia statue being built in Brazil. It's like 3 times larger than that statue, the Redeemer.
Yep.
They got a new one. So man is just continually to create more and more idols. So the Lord has to bring judgment. You see? Keep going.
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Yeah, the capital. Well, you had the Washington, D.C. incident where the chariots of Israel were hovering over it. See, destruction has to come. And in the movie Independence Day, that's what it did. It destroyed those, like the Tower of Babel. It was like the Empire State Building. It's called an Empire State Building. This is an empire. New York is called an Empire State. You see? So in the movie Independence Day, the chariot hovered over this idolized building and it destroyed it. It hovered over the White House and destroyed it. That's the heart of Egypt. Keep going.
Verse 2, and it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians,
Yeah.
and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, the modern day Egyptians are the Edomites, who you know as white people. Those are the modern day Egyptians, because we're in spiritual Egypt all over again. And you know, it's spiritual. We have to eat bitter herb for the bitter bondage of Egypt. And the word America, when you break it down, Amar, like Marar, means bitter. So America actually means bitter. So we're in the bitter bondage all over again. It's very spiritual. You know, that was the point.
It's more to
Oh,
it.
okay.
Verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy
The spirit of Egypt shall fail. You know, you got a beer shortage. That's what they used to pay us in Egypt, was with beer. All the idol worship, you know, the Queen of Heaven spirits, all that's failing now. Because the Lord, all right, is taking the wickedness of the spiritual that man has cleaved to. The Lord is retracting these spirits on people, and judgment is replacing them. Now judgment is replacing your high hell days. You know, your laughs are now turned to cries. You see, on your days of rejoicing is now, look at it. This is supposed to be Christmas. Look at it out here. Has it ever felt like this in your life growing up, right?
Yes.
Because the Lord has taken the mirth away.
That's right.
This is prophecy.
Joy, the feeling you have normally during this time of year has been stripped.
Yep.
I've had 2 deaths in the past 2 months.
Wow.
Family.
Wow.
All of this so-called virus.
Yep. Which they're at rest now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They're in, yeah,
Because
they're
we're in
a
hell.
much better place. Right.
But look at it though.
They're in a much better place.
Yeah, compare, because look, we're in Satan's sea. Look at this. What?
It's supposed to be snowing this time of year. There's not a lick of snow.
Yeah, there's not no snow. See?
That's normal.
Hey,
Right?
they idolize snow. You know?
Let's go play in it, make
Yep.
angels in it.
It makes a snow angel. See? Exactly. Snowman is an idol. They made it the
Jack Frost.
thank you.
Boom. There you go.
Jack Frost. That's an idol.
Yep.
You know, and then they made a scary movie out of it.
Night before Christmas.
I would
Well,
say,
that's the
Krampus.
Yep.
Krampus.
Yep.
He comes in and takes naughty children.
Yep.
Right?
Well, all these people naughty. The Bible speaks about naughty figs. You see? Was that it?
It's a little more.
Okay.
Verse 3, it says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
See? So they're going to be seeking what they once used in worship of their success. They're going to be calling upon them, but they're not going to answer them. Because the left and the right-hand side of, good and evil comes from the Lord. Satan is deceiving Esau, the white man. He's all Satan is Slugworth to the chocolate factory. That's all he is. You see, he has a job to do too. But now Esau, he's like Bruce Banner in the Marvels.
Right.
Remember, was it in the End Game? What,
Yeah.
Infinity War?
Yeah.
No, it was Infinity War.
Infinity War, talking about Thanos?
No. In Infinity War, the Hulk couldn't manifest himself.
Oh,
He can look up to being his brothers.
Remember?
Yep.
Hulk said no, because that's a demon that Esau on a spiritual level.
Right.
That's showing you that,
I see what
you know what I mean? He can't call on those spirits no more. You know? They can't embrace it. Like Beyonce can't call Sasha Fierce no more.
Right.
You see?
Perfect. Right.
You know? Travis Scott ain't gonna be able to use Astro World, you know what I mean, to summon more demons.
Which is crazy enough, if I can interject for a bit. There's a mini video that's been coming up recently about him, the sacrificial valuation of the concert itself. How the young man's body being traveled across the crowd, and he's singing directly to this child that's already dead.
Yep.
A sacrifice.
It was a ritual.
It was a ritual.
Yep. And the word astro is like projection, spiritual.
The astral plane.
Yes, there you go.
The astral plane.
You see, and the slogan for the concert was "See you on the other side." So what other side were they saying they were going to see you on? So that was all idol
But you say
worship.
they can't go nowhere now. You're stuck
Right.
on the other side.
Yeah, there you go. So it's all wicked here, and that's here. That's normalized here, and they're using even our own people, which they're so wicked we can't even say they're our own people. That's not an Israelite. That's a wicked Gentile, Jake. You know what I mean? But let's go back to the idol worship.
Wisdom of Solomon
Oh,
14.
and speaking of that, the musicians are idols now.
Exactly.
You know, your Jimi Hendrix, your John
People
Morrison's.
look preyed upon as legends.
Yeah, and guess what? To be a legend, you'd have to be a saint. And the saints are us. You see? So they're using it against us. You know?
It says, for the devising of idols
Yep.
was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
Now they devise songs that are idols. People idolize certain songs, you know, that the whole music, the word music goes back to muse, which means to think.
Right.
So they're making you think upon this. See? Keep going.
For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
Right, so they were creating things with hands and then worshiping them. You know, like the golden calf that they made when they got out of Egypt. You know, keep going.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
See, the corruption of life came through the works of man's hands. Just like right now, they're creating to put that in you, and then they want to put that where we had the sign. Shit, now we just got to point at the sign.
In Vancouver, there was a recent working place, exactly the same one.
There you go. This is an
in order
idol.
to get food from a machine, they would.
See?
Yep.
This is an idol. This is an idol. We can look it up. A man created that. That's an idol because they're going to worship it to heal them.
Even something as simple as a test swab.
Yep. Because if it
Stealing
says
DNA from you.
if it says no, then you're good. You're worried until it says negative, so
Right,
now you're
now
good.
you're freaking out.
That's an idol.
It scares you into wanting to fall into their trap.
See? See? A little more.
That was the point.
All right, back in history, the Belle and the Dragon.
Back in history of Belle and the
This is
Dragon.
proving America is nothing but idol worship. It's satanic worship. You know, a Ouija board is normal here. Witchcraft is normal. Horoscopes is normal. You see, those are idol worship.
And it's verse 7. And it says, for this is but clay within and brass without.
Yeah, now this is just metal. This is plastic.
Right.
You know, this is AI. You know, keep going.
And did never eat or drink anything.
Yep.
So the king was wroth.
Right, like they'll have a picture of Cesare Borgia, who they call Jesus, and they'll idol. You know, they'll be like, they'll smoke, but they're like, don't smoke in this room. You know what I mean?
Drink, but don't drink in this specific room.
Because the picture's up. You see?
That picture is a reminder of the. Yeah.
They're worshiping that picture, though. They're bowing. They're looking at this as it's sacred.
Right.
You see?
You were to burn it, they cast you to the fire as
Yep.
quick as possible.
Hey, we burn idols. There's been stuff that we've had that we've burned because it's wicked. You know what I mean? And well, that's in the scriptures though. It tells you to burn. In Acts 17, they all brought the books of. You want to grab it? You got some? Okay. In Acts 17, they burnt the books of I can't remember the term. Thank you, brother. Divination. You see? It's you got it. Where are you at? Let's start at shoot, we could start at 16.
This is Acts 17 and verse 16. It says, now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him when he saw the city wholly given to idolatry.
Yeah. Oh, see, look what the Spirit is bringing out today. Look what the idolatry, man. Christmas is an idolatrous high hell day. They idolize the Christmas tree. They idolize this elf. They idolize the presents. They idolize the white woman angel on top. They idolize that star. You know? Yep, that's 19. Yep. So let him read that and then we'll go to 19.
It says, therefore,
Is there an app for the book?
Yeah, well, we Googled it, but you can download the Blue Letter app or the King James app on your Play Store. Yep, look that one up in your Play Store. It should be BLB. Yep.
verse 17, therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews and with the devout persons, and in the market daily with them that met with him. Then certain philosophers of the Epicureans and of the Stoics encountered him, and some say,
Hey, have a good one, brother.
Appreciate it.
Good
Thank
seeing
you.
you, brother.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
You be safe out here, okay?
Appreciate it.
Yep, that's the app. You got it.
I got it. I
Yep.
locked it right in.
All right, brother.
I'll check you again, brother.
Shalom.
Shalom.
and some said, what will this babbler say? And others, some, he seemeth to be a setter forth of strange gods, because he preached unto them the Yahushua and the resurrection.
Yep.
And they took him and brought him unto Areopagus, saying, may we know what this new doctrine whereof thou speakest is?
This is what we have is a new doctrine. A new song. New song. Brothers are singing. You know, it's a new song. You know? And we read a little more. We did find the one with the burnt, but that was the spirit. You know what I mean? So just read, you know, at your discretion, then we'll jump to this and go back to Wisdom of Solomon and History of the Belle.
Okay. It says, what is new doctrine? What this new doctrine whereof thou speakest is, for thou bringest certain strange things to our ears.
This is why Paul didn't meet with Peter for over 3 years, because the Lord came to him, man. So they were like, this is new. What's going on? Just like now, this is new. Hey, what are you guys doing here? Right? What is this? What is this? That's why we got to have the sign, because that's new. Well, and then it says in Ezekiel when they ask, what is this sign? That's new. Keep going.
For thou bringest certain strange things to our ears. We would know, therefore, what these things mean.
Right, like when you say, hey man, these Edomites, man, they're the devil, man. So-called white man, they're like, yo, this is new. What are you talking about? Edomite, right?
Israelite.
Edomite.
For all thee are
Hey, if this doctrine's new, that means we're new creatures.
Right.
Because with this new doctrine brings a new spirit on us. Because we've all experienced Christianity, weren't we still the same? You know? This is new, which made us new. You know? Renewed us.
For all the Athenians and strangers which were there spent their time in nothing else, but either to tell or to hear of some new thing.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, good. So this was what Paul had to go through with the idol worship through Athens and so on. And now we'll fast forward 2 more chapters. Let's read this part.
Acts 19 and verse 17, and this was known to all the Jews and Greeks also dwelling at Ephesus.
Now this is when the 7 sons of Sceva got their ass whooped with that leading priest. Okay, you had men out here teaching the name of Yahushua, and they were doing it falsely. So the Lord sent a demon or a legion on them, and he whooped their ass, man. You know, so you better watch these guys out here. All right, not every man that's teaching is a man of the Lord. You know, that's a scary thing, and that's something we met. You know, keeps you humble. You know, keep going, brother.
And it says, and fear fell on them all.
Yeah.
And the name of the Lord Yahushua was magnified.
Woo, keep going.
And many that believed came and confess and shew their deeds.
Yup.
Many of them also, which use curious arts,
Yup.
brought their books together
And what they do?
and burned them
Burn those books. Keep going.
before all the men, and they counted the price of the price of them, and found the 50,000 pieces of silver.
That's a lot of books. That's Sarnetta's library. Okay? So that right there is the house of unconsciousness being destroyed.
That's right.
Read that again. That's Sarnetta's channel getting taken down. Because that's all his shit is, right? Curious fucking books. He'll speak about Hebrew Israelites, but he got a woman teaching, man. The Lord gonna burn that channel down. Read that again, bro.
Acts 19.
Hey, your days are marked, man. The Lord gonna stop using you.
That's right. Acts 19 and verse 19. Many of them also.
This was the death of the house of unconsciousness. All right? You got fucking Shaka Altmost looking like a damn genie. You know? Looks like Will Smith and Aladdin. Right or right though?
Right.
You know? Shit is wicked, man.
Acts 19 and verse 19. It says many of them also, which use curious arts,
Yup.
brought their books together and
Witchcraft. Keep going.
burned them before all men.
You gotta burn those books. Hey, we've burned them before, man. You know? There was this Mason Bible that came into my possession. We burnt that shit.
Yeah, page by page.
Yeah, we like, what? This is a Mason Bible. So we burnt it. You know? Because that's wicked. It had a pentagram on it and everything. You know? You got that for curious?
I'm trying to look for it.
I think it's, it goes in like witchcraft. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, go back. Or just read again, please.
Yep. It says, many of them also, which use curious arts, brought their books together.
Yeah, sorcery, incantation.
Yeah,
So there was
spells.
books. It was books on spells and sorcery and conjuring. You know, you see. So you gotta be careful with that shit, man. There's a lot of idols out here. You had Disney that just brought out their own Disney tarot cards.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Tarot cards, bro. Tarot cards is speaking to a spirit guide. You know.
For children.
Yeah, for children. When you had Mickey Mouse was a wizard in Fantasia, you got 3 6s in the name Disney.
Yep.
3 6s, man.
Man.
Yep, you're gonna finish it off and you got it, bro.
And it says, and they counted the price of them and found the 50,000 pieces of silver.
There you go. So all that value of all that knowledge and Brother Jabari and all these books is gonna get burned, man. All that knowledge is gonna be burned up. You see? Because the Lord's not pleased with that. Read that.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making of many books. There is no end,
Yeah.
and much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Hey, real quick, get 1 Corinthians 3 and 19. Because one of the many books, you got books breaking down evolution, so-called. I remember being a kid and looking at a book and it shows a tadpole becoming a man. You brothers remember those books?
Yeah.
Like in school, in science?
Yeah.
I was meditating the other day, like, what the hell is science fiction?
Yep.
Remember the Sci-Fi Channel?
Yeah.
That shit was wicked, bro.
Yeah.
I was really meditating. I'm like, that shit's wicked. How the hell is there? That shit's false. You know? Some galactic island and it's big women with breasts and fins for
Right.
legs. And then a man wants to sleep with her.
The fucking mermaid.
That's wicked.
I got you.
That makes me think. He said, that's wicked, dog. You got it, bro?
This is
Read that?
1 Corinthians 3, verse 18.
Go on.
Let no man deceive himself.
Yeah.
If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world,
And he's going to be wise with what? Those curious books, right? These books of, wait a minute, the book of Negas, or, you know, right? The book of Enoch. These books be having spirits on them, man. Did not King David put a curse over the Bible? Let it, what was supposed to be made, their welfare, let it be a trap?
Yeah. Get it for you.
Didn't Paul say, he that preach another gospel, let him be accursed? So you gotta watch what you reading, man. That's why you gotta, we may go into other translations, but these other translations that got demons on them. People be believing the gospel's for everyone because of some translation, right? Why do you think vocab be stay reading some translated book? And then the demon devil dog, this demon, he won't even tell you he's not reading the KJV. And he'll act like he's surprised. He won't. You'll be reading the KJV, and he'll read like the ESV, and he won't even say nothing. I watched the video, and he says, but it says right here, and I'm like, he's not even reading the KJV. That's witchcraft, man. Fucking dog.
Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world,
Yeah.
let him become a fool that he may be wise.
Right. So we had to put away your so-called degrees and diplomas. Hey, man, if you walk around in 2021 bragging because you graduated school, you're a dumbass. All right, you're a dunce. You know. The other day, this Edomite, he said he graduated, and I said, what do you feel that school has benefited you in? He said, I feel like it's made me worse.
Oh, damn.
So I feel like it's not helping me. It's not, school didn't help me. You see? So don't be walking around thinking you top dollar, you top shot of shit, because you stayed in school and got indoctrinated with dumbassness. All right? Because that's all you are, is a knowledgeable dumbass of his book of lies. All right? Degree means lower. Oh, you had Kim Kardashian pass the bar exam to be a lawyer. So you know this place is through. You know, oh, they got to take oaths. You know, Hippocratical oaths and shit. You know, this place is done, man. The mere fact that you think that you're intelligent because you graduated or went to college proves he got your ass.
Yep.
In one of the colleges, I think it's like Harvard, there's a monkey, a parrot, and a frog or something like that, which basically is representing what's going to happen to you when you graduate. You'll be as a parrot, you know, monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? There was something, one of the colleges, you know, I can't remember it. Keep going.
Verse 19, it says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Yeah, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Believing in evolution is foolish with the Most High. Hey, brother, do you believe we came from monkeys and apes? Thank you. There you go. So that brother's not a fool. But don't they teach you that in school? Don't they teach you evolution in school?
Yep.
Y'all think y'all came from a germ? You think you came from a monkey? And then they say the earth is overpopulated. So kill the monkeys then. That'll stop the evolution chain, right? You heard of Jake? He said, nah. He thought, nah, because it ain't true. You got people, and then GOCC teaches of mermaids. That's offensive, man. Anything come up? We'll look it up. We'll look it up. I have to look it up. But you brothers know what I'm talking about. You ever heard of it?
Yeah,
There was like a college, and it had like 3 dumb animals, which basically represented what you will become when you graduate.
Like wisdom, right? Like it was like levels to it, right?
Not that one. I know what you're talking about, but there was one where it was a college where it basically, and I don't think it was Yale, but it was like a prestigious college, and it had like 3 dumb animals, which basically what you will be when you graduate. You know?
Damn.
Right in your face.
Damn.
It says, and again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
Yep. Yeah, it's vain. What is vain? Unprofitable. It's unprofitable for you to say you're a fucking professor, but you're teaching that we came from a damn toad. You know? We came from sperm, but he says we came from a germ. You know what I mean? Well, let's jump back to the history.
Yep. Back in the history of
See, all of this is idol worship. The knowledge, the books, the ideology, this is the philosophy of Babylon. What are we going into right now? What man has been drunk with? You know?
Back in history of the Belle and the Dragon, in verse 8, and it says...
Oh, and another thing, if we come from monkeys, then why aren't you putting muzzles on chimpanzees? Because you got to preserve the life of man, right? Mm-hmm. If man is coming from monkeys and apes, then why aren't they preserving monkeys and apes? They should be the most prized creatures, right? Instead of being poachers and shit, right?
Yeah.
Listen to the logic. If you're saying that we come from monkeys, then you should have a monkey island, and it's murder. If you kill a monkey, it should be murder. Because if you kill a human, isn't it murder? But not a monkey? That shit shows you it's farce. Right. It's false. Damn.
This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 38. But the Most High giving it a body as it had pleased him, and to every seed his own body.
And a seed Okay? And then Esau's so wicked that he'll have woman and animals sleep together, you know? But that monkey can't pregnate a woman and she have a baby. That's out of order. That's not how the Lord set it up. Keep going.
All flesh is not the same flesh.
All flesh is not the same. All nations ain't the same, you know? There's different nations. The Bible has different nations. We're not the same. We're of a different nation as the Most High created it. Why don't we speak about that? In the Bible, you teach all are created equal, but in the real world, it's white supremacy and we're 3/5 of a human being. This dude's a walking contradiction, man. Right, bro?
It really is.
Shit.
All flesh is not the same
I'm
flesh.
so fucking sick of America, man. I'm sick of the redundance, the asinine, like the logic here. It's slow, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's very docile, you know. And we ain't proud with it. But it's just when you look at the average person, they're done.
But there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds.
Thank you. So that cuts evolution. All right? Ain't no such thing as mermaids, man. Stop watching the Sci-Fi Channel and listening to Elder Ricard, the GOCC. You know? Go back to history.
Verse 8, and it says, so the king was wroth and called for his priest and said unto him, if ye tell me not who this is that devour these expenses, he shall die. But if ye can certify me that Belle devoured them, then Daniel shall die. For he has...
Hey, yo, he was calling him out.
Yeah.
He was calling him out. If you could prove to me this can walk, talk, and do this, hey, then I'm dead, man. You know? Just like right now, what's being idolized is that flesh wound. Prove to me that shit work. You know? Prove to me that this can do this and do that. You can't. You could prove that it can kill. You know?
It can kill.
Exactly.
Verse 9, it says, for he has spoken blasphemy against Belle, and Daniel said unto the king.
See, that's why our videos get struck. Because we're blaspheming their idols. Mm-hmm. That is medical information. Oh, we can't be talking about that. Clip. Oh no, you can't be speaking on that. Clip. They're striking the prophets, man. Like they struck Micah Allah. You know? So if we're speaking out against it, that's why they got all these checkers. All right? Right? All these nope, you're wrong. Nope, that's not true. You see? Because they're in that spirit. We're talking against his idols. Shalom. We're talking against his idols. So he's got to clip us. Keep going.
And it says...
I hate, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Yeah.
Amos.
Yep. It says, and Daniel said unto the king, let it be according to thy word. Now the priests of Belle were 70.
See, they got priests, man. Just like Esau, the what is it in Star Wars? The Sith.
The Sith. The Sith Lords.
The Sith Lords.
The Druids.
Yeah. Those are the Edomite so-called priests, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Where they're high level into that. A lot of Amalekites. Mm-hmm. Okay? Teeman was high level into that. Those Germans, hey man, those some they're wise to do evil, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Now they says that for Jake, but Esau too. Esau was in some crazy stuff, bro. And back in the 30s and 40s.
Oh, man.
Mass psychology came out in the 20s. So don't act like Dr. Phil is something new. They've been swinging shit in your face.
MK Ultra.
Yeah, they've been doing that, bro. I was watching Undercover Brother last night. They gave the general a mind controlling drug. He said, I ain't running for president. I'm starting my own chicken shack. Yo, bro, you gotta watch that movie, bro. You gotta watch that movie. They're telling you right in your face that they will put in position a high-level coon to keep Jake cooning. That's witchcraft. Like Al Roker, they say he's a clone. No, that motherfucker was just in deep trance. He was in a deep trance. You know? You got something, bro? Yep. Oh, yeah. Read that.
This is Amos 5.
Like Cardi B. Remember she like froze?
Oh, yeah,
She was in a trance.
Yep.
Did Did not Abraham fall into a trance? Remember, didn't the Lord put him in a trance? Who else? Peter. Didn't Peter fall into a trance? So you don't think that happened on the left-hand side? Like you kind of daze off? They're in a trance, bro.
It says they hate him, they rebuke it in the gate.
Yeah, they hate us, man. The spirit hates us. The spirit hates if our muzzles isn't correct. Their spirit hates if we haven't got the flesh wound. You know, their spirit hates if we don't vote. You know, their spirit hates if we don't want to participate in a Secret Santa. Their spirit hates if we ain't wearing a costume.
They hate him, they rebuke it in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Because men love darkness more than light. So they hate your light. Okay? They hate your light. They want you to be dark-skinned, but we light-skinned. We walking in purity, innocence, nakwamya. Okay? Nakwaya. All right? Nakwaya is innocent, if I'm not mistaken. You know? Keep going.
It says, for as much therefore as your treading is upon the poor, and you take from him burdens of wheat, you have built houses hewn of stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. You have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink the wine of them.
Yeah, going in on Jake. Jake hated us first and foremost because back in the day, who the prophets getting on? Jake, you know? But now fast forward with us in the toes, okay? With us in the system, all right? Now we prophesize not only against Jake, but Esau. But that was the point, right?
A little bit more. Actually, I'm just jumping to 13. It says, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time.
Yeah, the water, brother. Oh, see, look, that brother's name is, hey, brother's name is Nakwaya. See, innocent truth. Nakwaya Amad. That's a fire name. You know, innocent truth. See, that's the spirit, right? See? Going back.
Back in Belle and the Dragon, in verse 9, and it says, verse 10, it says, now the priests of Belle were 70, beside their wives and children, and the king went with Daniel.
70. How many is that? What's the score? 40 or 60? 20?
Yeah.
So 260, 70. Damn! They had 70 of them niggas, man. Holy shit. 70 of the dark side riding with them.
The Sith Lords.
You know, a bunch of those spirit cookers.
Damn.
You know? Damn, 70 of them, bro. Keep going.
And it says...
well, shit, Elijah, he took out 450, wasn't it? False prophets, you know? So, hey, with us having the Lord, we say, bring it on, you know? Keep going.
And it says, and the king went with Daniel into the temple of Belle. So Belle's priest said, lo, we go out.
This proves that a lot of those heathen kings weren't on a high level. You know, they were dumb. You know, they were easily manipulated. Like, I'll give you a good example. Now, the Bible doesn't speak on it, but do y'all know why King Saul saved the Amalek king? Because of Doeg. Doeg, the Edomite, when he was a Jank, Doeg, the Edomite, was using the law in Saul's ear. And that's why Saul spared the king, you know? So you got to understand, look at the presidents. Who was in Woodrow Wilson's ear? A 1948er? A lot of times, these presidents, the modern day kings, you'll have a concierge, you know, someone in his ear, a counselor, a handler, the water, a regent, someone in their ear, spokesperson. Look at Biden. They told me not to say nothing. You see him? This nigga, they got a commercial. This man told Santa he left chocolate chip ice cream in the freezer for him. Then the nigga said, let's go, Brandon. What the fuck? Bro.
You got man, he's a fucking puppet, man.
Oh, actually, I think the word Brandon means a dunghill. So it's a hill of shit. It says he should not be remembered even as his dung.
Yep.
You know, if I'm not mistaken. Keep going.
Man. Verse, where is that? Verse 10. It says, verse 11. So
hey, ain't nobody kissing under a mistletoe today. You better put that muzzle on, you know? You ain't kissing under a mistletoe. Ain't no more adulterous Christmas parties either. You know? That motherfucker's day has been ruined, man. Keep going, bro.
Verse 11. So Belle's priest said, lo, we go out, but thou, O king, set unto me and make ready the wine and shut the door fast and seal it with thine own signet.
See, I'm gonna tell you something in the spirit. The king, Esau uses a king as a face while he's in the back doing witchcraft to keep his wicked empire going. So they like, keep offering so we can get that wine. Keep offering so we can get that meat. You know, keep worshiping this deity so we can stay in power. That's what they need. You see, they need a dumb king, a dumb president, so it could continue their agenda. Okay?
And it says, verse 12.
Just like,
and,
you know, like the workers keep the boss rolling, you know?
And tomorrow, when thou comest in, if thou findest not that Belle hath eaten up all, we will suffer death. Or else Daniel that speaketh falsely against us, and they little regarded it, for under the table they had made a privy entrance, whereby they enter in continually.
So they made a false door,
Damn.
like a magician. A magician in a show, they have a false. They call it, what do they call it? A false door, right?
Yeah, like a trap, something
Yeah,
like
like
that.
a trap door.
Yeah.
And then he does his little Batman smoke,
Yep.
and then he just fucking. They're like, oh my god, the illusionist.
Yep.
So we're listening to the history of the illusionists. That's why you got a lot of Edomites that are magicians.
David Blaine.
David Copperfield. David Blaine is a demon. And he said, watch, all dark and shit.
First angel.
Yeah, he's a demon, bro. Those are demons. Keep going.
And it says, and consume those
Oh, and
things.
they called Chris Angel Mind Freak.
Oh, yeah. Mind freak.
That shit was creepy.
I used to stay watching that
Yeah,
shit.
me too, me
Yeah.
too. You know, hey, we were gentle. What are you? That was pushed on us.
Right.
Oh, and I remember being young. I don't know if you brothers remember this. As a kid, they would put a magician on, and this nigga would tell you, think of a number, and you
Yeah.
at home like 6.
Yep.
Like you don't know what you doing. You know, you got to
Speaking of magician, I remember my aunt in the world, my aunt on my dad's side, she bought me Mind Freak on Christmas, Mind Freak magic cards.
That's inequity. That's
Crazy.
inequity. Oh, then you had Everybody Hates Chris, and Drew took what the hell's the father's name?
Julius.
Julius. He took him to a magician to get a fucking kid. He wanted to be a magician,
yep.
man. You know, and, who they puts it on? Jake.
Yep.
That shit's illusionist, man.
Art magic, man.
Yeah, art magic.
Doc-
yeah.
Dr. Strange. all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
exactly. Doctor Strange from the womb.
Man.
You know? Singing David Copperfield making jumbo jets disappear. Oh, he just got like indicted on murder.
Oh, shit.
You know, look if you look that up.
Man.
Yeah, some crazy shit. Keep going.
Verse 14, so when they were gone forth, the king set meals before Belle. Now Daniel had commanded the servants to bring ashes, and those that strewed throughout all the temple.
What were the ashes?
The
The ashes of incense. You save your Palo Santo ash and put it over your doorways. You put it on your forehead, you know, when you fasted. You could mix it in your oil. So he put ashes down, bro. You know? Like in the movie Demon Knight, they put Yahushai's blood on a doorway and it created a barrier.
Yep.
So Daniel was rebuking their deception. And then what caught him? The footprints in the ashes, you know? And speaking of ashes, you had Putin say he about to turn you out of radioactive ash.
Yeah. Yep. Call away by small shot.
Call law.
Yep. And it says, and those that strewed throughout all the temple in the presence of the king alone, then went they out and shut the door and sealed it with the king's signet, and so departed.
Yeah, so they took the wax seal and they went, beep. Didn't they do that to Yahushai's sepulcher? They put a seal on it, remember? Because the wicked Pharisees, they were like, no, you need to tie it up. They're going to say he rose. So they tied it and stamped it, you know, and that's why I said it burst asunder. So they tied it and sealed it to prove couldn't no one come in and out. So there should be no one could get in. So if the food is gone, that means it had to have been that God. But remember, they made a trap door. So keep going.
Verse, excuse me. Okay. Verse
So this
15.
is what we're dealing with. This is how Esau is, man. Whatever he tells you, he's got a backdoor plan. Oh, they call it a backdoor deal. He's always got some backdoor thing that you don't know about, you know? Keep going.
Verse 15. Now in the night came the priests with their wives and children.
The priests, all right, the demons. This shit is crazy, bro.
I'm picturing this in my head.
Right,
Making it like
this shit is crazy. Damn, man.
Niggas went to the China buffet.
Oh,
Right,
man.
right.
This just happened today.
Right.
This happened last night. People.
Last night they were drinking the milk and they're fucking lactose intolerant, eating the chocolate chips.
And it's always one bite from the cookie.
You know, it's a spirit. Yeah, you know, a spiritual. Yesterday's Edomite, he was walking around and he said, "Just need the eggs to make the cookies," and it didn't hit me though right now. So he was making cookies in reverence of an idol.
Wow.
He said, "I'm just getting these eggs to make the cookies." Why is he making cookies? To give to the idol Santa to lie to his children that they ate them, because when they're sleeping, he's going through the back door, nibbling them, and then when the kid wakes up, they say, "Santa was here."
And they're fucking lying. Thou should not lie. They're lying.
They're lying, bro.
Yeah.
And they're lying to give reverence to a deity.
Man.
They're lying to give reverence to a deity. Let's look that word deity up, Brother Kashal. Read this again.
Verse 15. Now in the night came, now.
See, in America, they don't express the spiritual battle that goes on here. You know, they don't express the spiritual significance of things that they worship. Okay? But the spirit, we do. All right? What's the deity mean?
A god or goddess.
Boom. A god or goddess. Cardi B is a deity. Beyonce is a deity.
Yep.
Santa is a deity. What the hell's the song? Whether naughty or nice, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yep.
He knows who's good, who's been bad.
He knows who's sleeping.
He knows who's awake.
Yep.
They're saying Santa's a god. How the hell he know that? And then kids are more scared to please Santa than the Most High. Man, this shit is wild, bro. This shit is the wild, wild west out here. Spiritually.
Yep. Verse 15. Now in the night came the priests with their wives and children, as they were wont to do.
Fucking country buffet.
Yep.
Niggas came with their wives and children, so they,
Right.
so
Yep.
they were planning to go feed their family there. You know?
That's why the Lord in Ezekiel 34 is against Jake, because they were eating off the sacrifice, picking the meat out and shit, getting fat when they're supposed to be, you know what I mean? So Jake was doing this. Jake doing this too, you know, getting fat off their people in the name of God, right? Keep going.
And it says, and did eat and drink up all.
They ate and drank all of it.
Ate all that shit.
If there was a crumb, they licked their finger to pick it up. They ain't leave nothing. They gobbled it up, bro. See?
Verse 16. In the morning betime the king arose and they with him.
But remember, Daniel had sprinkled ash down.
Yep.
That's how you got what you call fingerprints today. And fingerprint, they dust. They're dusting.
Yep.
You know? They show you that in the movie Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. He dusted the whole shrine because he was looking for the stolen bat that they were idolizing.
And in verse
And then when he got kidnapped, he said, let me guess, white devil, white devil.
verse 17. And the king said,
So these movies are nothing but idols. They'll make movies of idols and demons, Insidious, Conjuring.
Yep.
You know? They blatantly put it in your face, man. They blatantly put this witchcraft in our face. It's not a seance, it's a movie scene.
Yep.
You know? No, I'm sorry, brother. Keep going.
Verse 17. And the king said, Daniel, are the seals whole? And he said, Yea, O king, they be whole. And as soon as he had opened the door, the king looked upon the table and cried with a loud voice, Great art thou, O Belle, and with thee is no...
See what that was right there? That's a spell. That's a spell to get get your money and shit. Remember that one dude did that? He asked for change for something, because the point is, you ask for change and you're like, I only got $1, and then you take that.
Yep.
You know? So that was a spell right there. You know? They do that. That's sleight of hands. Like there's a term for it. Like if you ever work as a cashier, someone will come up to you and say, can I get change for this 100? And then they'll give you something back, and then they'll take something. What they're doing is taking money from you without giving the money to you to change it. You know? That was a spell right there. He was a dark countenance.
Yeah.
That shit was dark.
When he walked up.
Yeah. You walk up, you like, oh, hold up.
Right. Yeah, a little
You know?
too close.
It's satanic here, bro.
Yeah. And
You're too close, man.
look at Jake in the kitchen. And it says, verse 19, 18. It says, "Oh, Belle, and with thee is no deceit at all. Then laughed Daniel."
Bale, by all, they're all the same. You know?
Then
Read it again, Slack it. Read it again.
Then laughed Daniel.
No, read it.
Oh, sorry. Verse 18. "And as soon as he opened the door, the king looked upon the table and cried with a loud voice, Great art thou, O Belle, and with thee is no deceit at all."
So he like, the food is gone. He's real. Bale was here.
They
It's
didn't even know niggas was having
a
a Chinese
fe-
buffet down there.
right.
Having their way with that food.
Off his orders. You know? Off his orders. You see?
Verse 19.
Oh, what proves that? What other empire was fooled by their councils? The Egyptians. Pharaoh. Remember? He was trying to keep up with Moses.
Yep.
And then the snake overtook their snake. You know? And then they couldn't stop the lice. You know? So kings have always tried to rely. That's why I said Isaiah 47 called now you're such and such. No, you got to get it, bro.
Right.
You got to get that. Because just like back then, see, right now, Esau's being fooled by his witchcraft. So that's why this man called him. Call your monthly prognosticators. You know? Why don't they explain why I just brought a total eclipse? Why don't they explain, this comet? This, you know? Say 47, like 8 to 10, around there. Okay, keep going. We'll jump, because they'll transition, you know?
Verse 19. "Then laughed Daniel and held the king that he should not go in, and said, Behold, now the pavement, and mark well whose footsteps are these."
See? So he like, but who's this? You know what I mean? Keep going.
And the king said, "I see the footsteps of men, women, and children."
Woo!
And then the king was angry
Woo!
and took the priests with their wives and children,
What'd he do?
who shewed him the privy doors where they came in,
The private trap doors.
and consumed such things as were upon the table. Therefore the king slew them and delivered Bel into Daniel's power, and who destroyed him in his temple.
That's why they put him in the lion's den.
Rocket the how about Shimmy outside, bro?
That's why they put him in the lion's den.
You see that? You see that? So the end all be all for you Satan worshipers, you idol worshipers is death. Okay? By Yahweh Shemel Shai, who kills and makes alive. Okay? Because even in our death, the Lord can raise us up and we live. And we live. Because we serve the true living God, Yahweh Shemel Shai. Want to get that? You can really start at 1, and then we go from there, you know? You got it, bro.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans."
Now the Chaldeans were wicked. They were into that shit too, right? Let's look up in the blue letter the Chaldeans. Let's look them up, man. Okay? The spirit of Yahweh, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Lord is bringing out the satanic witchcraft and idol worship that Babylon produces, as it did in the ancient, right? Babylon produced all that wicked shit. You got that one book, Ancient Customs, is it?
Fossilized customs.
Yeah, Fossilized Customs. It's a very edifying book, man. Keep going.
It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. To sit in the dust or on the ground was a sign of subservience and humiliation."
Now, read the Chaldean real quick.
Yep. It says Chaldean. Chaldean, it says, those persons considered the wisest in the land.
Yep, and Esau, they're wise through what? Witchcraft. They're wise through spirits, necromancy. Okay?
Oh shit.
What?
It says also an astrologer.
The serpent in the garden, man. See? Now keep that in mind, the astrologer. You keep going, bro. I know you had a point in the ledger. You want to make that again?
It says, to sit in the dust or on the ground was a sign of subservience and humiliation.
See?
Babylon, the mighty nation that achieved special status among the other nations of the world, tender and delicate, will be put in a position of shame.
Right. Oh, America's in a position of shame. All right? It's being humbled. What Kendrick Lamar say? Sit down. Be humble. So that's what's going on. America's going through humility. Okay? You're going through humility before you're honored with destruction. Okay? Remember, when you get honored, when you get knighted, it's with a sword. So the Lord is going to bathe your ass with an honor of destruction. You know? Keep going.
Verse 2, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg,
Yep.
uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
And what's happening all today? You've been uncovered. Okay? The skirt of your fornication has been lifted like Marilyn Monroe over the damn vent. You know? You've been lifted, man. All day we've been going into his spiritual fornication and idol worship. All day. We didn't plan this, you know? I was just excited that that today we woke up to fucking gray ass America.
Right.
You know? That's what I was excited to see. Nobody's down the street skiing, you know? That shit's dope. Ain't no more Jingle All the Way. Keep going.
It says that.
Oh, in the movie Jingle All the Way, they fighting over an idol. Remember the dude, the little action figure? That was a damn idol they were fighting over. I can't remember his name, but they were literally fighting over that idol to give to their child under Nimrod's tree.
Damn.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Turbo Man. That's what it was. They were fighting over Turbo Man, which was an idol. Remember?
Yeah, dude.
That shit's crazy. Damn, you gotta select it, bro.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right, because Yahushua is coming back celestial. Okay? Celestial, terrestrial. Keep going.
As for our Redeemer, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's host is his name.
That's right, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And we ain't idol worshipers saying that.
Right.
That's effed up, bro. With all this wickedness going on, you don't talk shit about that. But we idol worshipers calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Keep going, bro.
As for our Redeemer, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's host is his name, the Holy One of Israel. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, because all you produce is darkness. So now the darkness the Lord gonna send can be felt. You know? You're gonna have to deal with some spooky shit, man. Wisdom of Solomon 15, right? Is it we don't gotta get I was quoting it, but right, isn't it Wisdom of Solomon 15? What the Lord did to the Egyptians?
Fucked
You know?
them up.
Those 3 days, bro. Talk about haunted house. Yo, you gonna get it, man.
That's where they get it from.
Yeah, you gonna get what you've been invoking. You had this Shedamite, she quit her job to be a full-time witch, and the woman ended up she ended up killing her children, burning her house, and killing herself because she got into witchcraft, and the Lord sent the spirit and overtook her, man. So that was representative of what's coming to America. You know, you wanted Halloween, right? You wanted Saturnalia, right? You know, you wanted Valentine's Day, right? You wanted the winter solstice, right? So now you're going to have to get what really comes with it. Keep going.
O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms.
Yeah.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
Yeah, we're polluted here. Okay? We are polluted under this kingdom of America and the standard it lives by. All right? We are polluted here. Our people as a whole are polluted here. They're so polluted, they shoot their countenance as Sodom. Do you get that? There is an agenda to pollute us. There's an actual demon to put dreads and skirts on us, man. You go to the NBA, you got to dress and drag now. Fucking Russell Westbrook was wearing a damn skirt, man. Shit is crazy. Every AIDS commercial, it's a Jake with a blonde mop on his head. You know? Keep going.
It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand.
Yeah.
Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Yeah, you watch the movie Roots, and my man Fiddler, you know, you fucking, damn, that shit's grimy, bro. He said, now Fiddler gonna play what he like. I was play what he want. Now I'm gonna play what I like. In a fucking minute he gets to play his song, he dies, man. He dies, bro. You got an old homeless woman that walks up and down the street all day while we are at camp. Old woman, man. And where's that old Jake we see? We don't see him.
Yeah.
He probably passed, man.
Yeah.
This place so wicked that death is rest. Death is rest, bro. When the earth is supposed to be Eden, this place is so wicked that you find rest when you die. Shit, man. Keep going.
It says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it.
Yep. You ain't put the thought, all right, who you had in your possession. You don't take the thought that what you've done, you will have to answer for. We are in the year of you're gonna have to answer for what you've done, man. Keep going.
Therefore hear now this, thou art given to pleasures that dwelleth carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Yeah, and that's the spirit Egypt was in because Moses forsook the pleasures of sin for a season and refused to be called a Pharaoh's son no more. We ain't the Pharaoh's son no more, man. You know? We ain't the Pharaoh's son no more. You see? We've rejected this place. Keep going.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children and widowhood.
Yeah. All you do is take Jake out, man. You planned a destruction of the parenthood that we've been given. That's all you know? So now you gotta lose. Now you gotta lost children. Now your firstborn's gotta go. You know? Now your household's gotta be broken up. And it's so spiritual that you constructed the term nuclear family in the 30s, and that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be a nuke family, man. And you're gonna get macro waves of radiation, not micro. Since you wanna give us microwave, I hate using a fucking microwave. I don't even own one, bro. You're gonna get macro waves of radiation.
It says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantment.
Woo! You gotta read that again. We need Nahum 3 and 4. You gotta read that again, brother. What's America known for? It's holidays, right? You know, all these holidays. Read it again.
It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children and widowhood. For they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Thy great abundance of enchantments and multitudes of sorceries is what you are known for and will be judged for. You see? The mother of harlots, man. All the spells, that's why he calls it media. When you're on social media, the Greek goddess of illusion, social, a follower. So you are followers of illusion. The filters, they call it catfish.
Hey.
What the fuck? Hey, what's up, baby? In the future, this is how we talk in text, right? Then she shows up and here it is, you think you're talking to a koi fish, and it's a catfish.
Like Friday.
Yeah, Janet Jackson.
Yeah. Looks like Freddie Jackson.
Right. He said, don't ever. That's messed up, bro. Jake be getting catfished out here. Or it be a man. And that's supposed to be funny? That's supposed to be a joke? You're a demon, man. These people are demonic. America is where you come to be a demon. This is where demons manifest fully on you people. You got demons got mad homes out here. You know how it says he goeth about seeking rest. These people all are caught up in it, man. You know, read that real quick.
Say Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
See, the brother just read it. You know, of the well-favored harlot. America was once well-favored. Now they're like, yo, don't go there. Don't go there, bro. Don't go there. Keep going.
The mistress of witchcraft.
Yeah, she's a mistress because a mistress is secret. You know, it's a secret thing. No, that's not a ritual. That's Santa. You know, no, we're not summoning demons. This is just a Ouija board. You know, no, that's just Halloween. See, keep going.
And it says that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
Yo, today feel like Halloween, bro. You would think we were talking about Halloween the way we on it today, in the spirit. You know?
Shit, gloomy.
Yeah, gloom and then doom. Big bada boom is coming. Keep going. Oh, because why? You got to get the law. What did you read? The witch mistress?
Yeah,
Exodus, what's that? Witch should be burned? We got to get that. Why is America going to be burned? Salem witch trials. They call it Salem, the witch city. Salem, Massachusetts. You got it, brother?
This is Exodus 22 and 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
We shall not suffer. Oh, Leviticus 19 and 21, regarding them not of a familiar spirit. You want to get that one too? So yeah, we go into the law to justify our actions in the spirit. All right? Yeah, we go to the law too. And we're going to be law enforcement in the kingdom.
Right.
You got it, brother? I think it's 19 and like the end, regard not them of a familiar spirit. Let's see. Can you read that, Nahum, brother?
Yep. Back in Nahum 3 and verse 4, and it says, the mistress of witchcraft.
Read it again.
Excuse me. The mistress of witchcraft
Yep.
that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
She selleth nations through a whoredom of unbalanced measures. She selleth nations through her philosophies and locks you in through her covenants of contracts.
Leviticus 19 and 31.
Oh, yep. Leviticus 19. There we go. Can you read that real quick?
This is Leviticus 19 and verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits.
Yeah, so you got to watch it. Just because you see some beautiful black woman, but she's a witch, you got to walk away, bro.
Yeah.
You got to walk away, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Have to.
She's a Jezebel. She's a succubus. You got to walk away, bro. A lot of witches be messing with us, man. Like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know, read that again.
Regard not them that have familiar spirits.
Yep.
Neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them, for I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, your power.
Yeah, if you know someone around you, all right, be putting bags and bones in bags and reading them, you better like the dude in Predator, Predator 2. His name was like Jimmy or something. He threw the bones down and was fucking cackling. You know someone that's into witchcraft, you gotta walk away from them, man. They're into all that. Horoscopes, you see? Tarot cards. You gotta watch out. You know? Keep going. Was that it? Oh, okay. Let's back Nahum and then you were
Back in Nahum 3 and 4, and it says that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
Yeah, man. No, you got
For example, Christmas.
Yep.
You got parents running wild, just to get presents so that way they can spiritually sacrifice their children to Satan all year round. They start shopping in fucking November, October. What's that day? Black Friday.
Yep. Yep. Then they idolize all these trending toys. You know.
And then now it was an article on nationalnews.com. It said that certain toys ain't gonna be able to be put on shelves because the
prophecy.
That too, but the cargo. The
prophecy.
Yeah,
Yep. Shortages.
Yeah,
supply chains. Yep. That's all prophecy. The sown places are unsown. Back to Isaiah.
Isaiah 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
It said, none seeth me, just like the 70 wicked priests. that went through the trap door to eat the food. Ain't nobody seeing us. But the what? The men of the Lord exposed it. So we putting ashes on the ground and we see our footsteps, meaning you can't cover up your tracks. Woe to you that seek deep to hide your counsel from the Lord. Keep going.
It had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah, because that's what Satan told you. So you believed the lie. You believed the lying spirit that was sent on you. Don't the Lord send lying spirits? You believed it. So now you got to answer for it. Keep going.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Because why? None of your spirit guides warned you. No one told you that this was coming. You see? So you've been trusting in wickedness and your seances and your moons and your blood, you know, your bones and all the skull and bones. You trusted in all that, and then none of it was warning you. So when destruction finally comes, you're gonna be bewildered, man, from your bewitching. Keep going.
It says, stand now with thine enchantment.
So stand now with your enchantments. Keep going.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep.
If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Keep going.
Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels.
This man is wearied. He's wearied himself in the multitude of his counsels. Scheiße. You know, all stressed out and shit, sweating. He's got to fix his little comb over, you know. Let's get a couple more. We're about to wrap up. I don't know if they told you, but hell's a cold world. It's getting cold out here. Oh, no, a little more. We need the rest of this.
It says, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep, sorceries. He's Shank's son. You know? He's Shank's son, bro. Keep going. Like in the movie Doctor Strange, this man goes to fucking Tibet, and it's some bald-headed white woman who's his guru, knocking you out of your physical body. Right. You know, bro, come on, bro. Keep going.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou mayest be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, labor from thy youth, because you as a youth, as a nation, had a God called Quaz, which was parallel to the Lord. So since your conception, you've been against the Most High. As Cain, you were against the Most High. Since thy youth. Keep going.
Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels.
Prince of the air, bro. Keep going, Marar.
Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly
prognosticators,
stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Keep going.
Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. Woo! They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Woo!
There shall not be a coal to warm at, no fire to sit before it.
Oh, Lord, y'all about some outside.
Right.
So your end is destruction. We can end it on Rev 18. That was it, right, brother?
Rev 18.
Yeah, what? Rev 18, like 4 and 5, I want to say.
Rev 18 and verse 4. And it says, and I'm verse 3. Verse 3 says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the...
So can we see now that fornication, you know, it's wicked, bro. This man is a damn devil. This man is a straight demon. This man is literally a demon. Have y'all seen the mugshot of Kimberly Porter, the woman that killed that Jake? She was smiling in her mugshot.
Oh, man.
Someone said, this is what you should be afraid of, not Michael Myers, not Jason, not Freddy Krueger. This is the boogeyman. And you damn right. That's why Cain said they're gonna kill me. Because you look like a boogeyman, bro. Color, we supposed to have some color. Keep going.
And it says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yep.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye
That's
be not...
literal.
Yeah.
Literal. Keep going.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
So listen to all her sins, man. An average day in America could jack you up, bro. Imagine King David coming here. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Imagine literally a man of the Lord from that time being woken up here. He'd be like the Gadite chief, and little Indian in a cupboard.
Yeah.
When he got out the cupboard, he said, and died.
Yeah.
You look around, yo, Paul, what the? You be stirred.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me we can't be lively stones? There's too much going on not to be in the spirit, man. There's too much going on out here. There's too much wickedness that we can see and feel not to get on it, man. Keep going.
Verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven,
Like the Tower of Babel in his confusion.
and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
Wadi al-Bashim outside for remember the iniquities of this satanic queendom. The water for remember these Satanists. Remember all the daughters of Edom who said, raise it, destroy our temple, so they can build up a temple for Satan. Oh man, they gotta burn, bro. They gotta burn. Keep going.
Verse 6, rewarded her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she had filled to her double.
Call lawyer
Oh,
about
like
you outside.
outside.
Was that it, bro?
I gotta go to verse 8.
Keep going.
Verse 7, how much has she glorified herself and lived religiously?
Yeah, and wickedness. They glorify themselves in wickedness. Look at Ursula. You in the flesh, this woman with these big ass boobs all pouring out, and she's over here stirring a fucking witch's brew. And you're just like, You had that black woman teaching with her titties bouncing. That's messed up, man. We're oppressed even as our men and our desiring women. They use women as sex magic, bro. I'm fucking tired of sex magic. Tired of it, man. As a man, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this place, bro, and the witchcraft, you know? And these women, they're victims of it. You women are succubuses now, man. You know, that's why we say shalom to the few sisters that refrain from it, because it's tempting. It's tempting. This place is nothing but a temptation to tempt you to not serve the Lord. So refrain, and blessed is he that endures temptation. So keep on enduring. That's the conditions of the battle. But understand the strategic strikes that in the battle may come. So put on the armor. And we're at war in a spiritual sense. So keep fighting, man. Keep going.
Verse 7, and it says, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Hell yeah, give torment to her. Because we're tormented. You know? Putting all this, flashing all this stuff in front of us. We trying to be in the spirit, and they over there wiggling. You know? That's foul, bro. That's offensive, man. Keep going.
And it says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen.
Yeah, a whore.
Yep.
Queen bee whore. All right? Your precious queen. Well, the apostle said, you know? Fucking whore of Babylon, bro. And then it creates none but many whores of Babylons. Keep going.
And it says,
so we coming in the spirit of Daniel. You see? Keep going.
and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, she ain't felt no loss. Because all the losses America felt is from her sacrificing. Anybody that died here is because of me. Any president, any mayor, all right, any legislation, anything that happens to America, I did it. That's what they say. That's why it's a false flag. 9/11 was them. All right? Abraham Lincoln was them. JFK was them. All right? Heart attack gun, them. Did you see those politicians that got robbed at the same day? They did that. The two politician women that Esau sent and did that, man. All these politicians now got the thing. They did that.
Right.
So that's why he's a virgin, because he be doing it. He does self-inflicted wounds. But the Lord like, nah, I got something for you now. Right?
Yep.
You gonna stop beating your ass like Jim Carrey did in Liar's Liar. Right? You done beat your ass long enough. Now it's the Lord's turn. Keep going.
Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death in the morning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Yes.
For strong is the Lord God, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, who judges her.
Yeah, burn the witch. Burn, baby, burn. Burn the witch. A destroying wind is coming, man. Call Lord Yahweh Shemel. Man. You brothers good? Hey, so Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters, you are edified and moved through the Spirit as we were. And we just want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone who do well. And Abad Babal.
Wow.